Now, I'm no Jedi. Not by a long shot.
What's up, everybody? It's Sunday Night Football, the final game of the week, and it's a hot one, man. Either it's a hot seat bowl where we got some AFC North title on the line with the Baltimore Ravens and Steelers. We have the honor of our very own channel to have a analyst and a uber fan of the Pittsburgh Steelers, our very own, our resident partner, the PGA Chris. What's up, Chris?
I am ready. Let's go. Here we go, guys. I've been saying this all week. We got to win this one. Obviously, winner goes home. We're in this situation again where it is another Week 18 Steelers versus Ravens, and this is the reason why the NFL doesn't announce this game. It always says to be determined. Every year this game is announced. So this is why, but we're going to see, but I'm excited to be here. I haven't done a watch along with the football game all year. Usually I just, do the halftime report and stuff. So this is going to be fun. Very excited. And you guys are going to see how I watch Steelers football in real time. So here we go.
And you guys know my voice. If you know my channel, I do the Jets Lorian. Not this year because, again, this is my first football game of the year. It actually didn't do it all 2025 due to the fact that the Jets stunk. I am not a fan of Aaron Glenn. I thought the team quit on him, and it's not a Jet. This is not a Jet stream. It's a Pittsburgh Steeler Raven. But I want to give you my thoughts on why I didn't do the watch along for the New York Jets or the Jets Lorian. When I saw him cut the young man for missing a couple of punts, I thought the team quit on him, and I quit on the team. So until next year, or until Aaron Glenn is removed, I think I'm going to be holding back. But it doesn't mean it's not about the Jets. It's about the Steelers. And you know how we do it each and every time when we tell you on a game. We always give you the betting line. The Baltimore Ravens are a 3.5-point favorite here on the money line. Remember, bet with your head, not over your head. And good luck are those that are going to put a parlay there. If you're going to take the over and unders, if you're going to take the spread, the amount of touchdowns or turnovers, whatever you are creative tonight, make sure you bet with your head and not over your head. And buena suerte. Good luck, man. Well, of course, you know how we go. We're ready to go. We're ready to get kickoff. The Terrible Towers are ready to go. PGHChrisTV. Follow him at all the Pittsburgh Steelers news, notes, film study, and all that breakdown, of course. And here on the Sports Jedi Network, where we Jets, Giants with Chef Dan, who's going to have a video of wrapping up the final game or the final time he's going to talk about the New York Jets until preseason, until actually the draft or free agency for the New York Jets, for the New York Giants. I'll do something with the Jets probably. It's not going to be positive. It's not going to be rainbows and unicorns. They didn't give me anything to be happy about. But football, final game of the season, who moves on, who wins the North, who claims the North and moves on onto the postseason and play for the Vince Lombardi Trophy. We will find out. We've got a full 60 minutes of action here on Sunday Night Football with the Sports Jedi Network and the PGA Chris. Don't forget, please hit that like and smash that button and a notification bell. Not on just this channel, on PGH Chris TV, Steeler Nation. Let's go.
Yeah, man, we're excited. And who's gonna win? Who's gonna win tonight? Obviously, I'm gonna give you the biased answer. I want my Steelers to win, but I'm also going to give you fairness, right? It's all going to come down to the run. It's going to come down to, the last time we played Baltimore in Baltimore, they didn't utilize Derrick Henry the way they should, the way that teams should, especially when you have Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry back there. They're not going to make that same mistake twice. They're going to make sure Derrick Henry's in the game. They're going to make sure he's run. If he gets around, he has to get 30 plus rushing attempts this game. I feel it coming. TJ Watt's obviously, banged up, collapsed lung. He's probably playing a little bit earlier than we would have liked him to. That's why I said last week's game was so important. So this game didn't mean much, but we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see it. It's gonna determine the run game, though. It's all gonna come down to if our defensive front can stop that run, make them pass the ball. They have not had the greatest success all season doing that. And I think the Steelers could come out with the game, but again, not having DK Metcalf out there, not having our big tight end Darnell Washington out there, it does not help the offense. So we have not moved the ball down the field well in the last 2 games, especially in the past game. So I have no idea what to expect. No idea what to expect, man.
Here's the number that I got to throw at you. 3. Why is 3? Only 3 catches for Valdez-Scantling. You need more productivity for the Steelers if they want to move on at the wide receiver. Yes, you had a nice chunk of yards, but you cannot register just 3 catches from Aaron Rodgers. And that they need more production from the wide receivers, Chris, going forward here for your Steelers.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. I mean, last week we depended a lot on MVS, and he didn't do anything. I don't know why we did it last week. I don't know why those last 2 play of the games we tried to throw him the ball one-on-one because he doesn't even know what he's doing. I mean, Aaron Rodgers was on his case the entire game about running different routes. I mean, Aaron Rodgers he was supposed to cut inside, and he didn't even know what he was doing. He almost caused an interception in that I think it was that Lions game where he actually got an attempt for the ball. So we can't have that. We need to utilize Pat Freiermuth. We're paying him big tight end money. It has to be we have to use Pat Freiermuth. And again, Kenneth Gainwell, he's playing good running back and he's playing the wide receiver. So unacceptable. That's why I said the pass game the last couple of weeks has not been great. And I don't think it's going to get any better tonight, especially with DK not being there.
Yes, and I saw the inactive for your Steelers: Roman Wilson, Will Howard, Caleb Johnson, Trey Flowers, Jermaine Moon, and Jack Driscoll all out for the Steelers. Trey Flowers, a name that we are familiar if you're a New York football fan for Trey Flowers. But yes, your thoughts out of all those gentlemen, is the Roman Wilson more?
It has to be the Roman Wilson. It's the one that pisses me off the most. It's the one that I've talked about all last season and all this season on my Pittsburgh Steelers show. We don't have our wide receiver, DK Metcalf. We don't have Darnell Washington, who's also been a big target. Look, Roman Wilson's not perfect. He's had a lot of health issues, but one thing he does well is he can run crisp routes. I watched a lot of film on him. His routes are good. Aaron Rodgers just seems to miss him. You line him and Calvin Austin, who's been a solid slot receiver for the Steelers over the past couple of years with his speed, that could open up the run game a lot because you have Kenneth Gainwell go out into the flat and Aaron, like he likes to do, and Aaron Rodgers gives the ball and he can probably gain 7 yards. I don't know why Roman Wilson's not playing. Again, it's probably one of those healthy inactives where he's just been unhealthy all season, and they can't throw him out there tonight. And it's unfortunate because I think, the way I would use him, if I'm right, I think could work. But that would be the one that stands out to me, man. It's unfortunate to see that. He's a second year. Last year was his rookie season. He only played like 4 snaps. This was supposed to be a year where he broke out. I mean, it sucks.
Now, Lamar Jackson is back, healthy, in here. I'm going to put this out there. He's going to be an issue for you guys. But if Lamar Jackson gets 25 plus yards rushing throughout the game, it's going to be a tough night for the Steelers. Here's the reason why. Because now you have try to tackle Derrick Henry in a January cold evening where he's running with purpose, and you have Lamar Jackson with 25 plus yards rushing. That's going to be an issue, dual threat there for the Steelers. Even though Watt is back in active. So what's your thoughts on stopping the run? How confident are you?
I mean, I haven't been confident all season. That's actually the number one thing defensively I've criticized the Steelers all year long is they can't stop the run. TJ Watt, look, again, I'm not expecting him to have an explosive game. He's dealing with not an injury. He's dealing with a medical related issue. I mean, it's a collapsed lung. I mean, that's something, that's serious. So I don't even think he's not 100%. None of these guys really are, but it's going to be a tough one, man. That offensive line, it hasn't been the greatest on the Baltimore side, but our defensive front hasn't either. But it's a tough one. I can see moments in the game later on where that could start to pick up, but we can't have that. We got to get this shit going on fast, right in the first drive of the game. And I'm not saying 3 and out, but we cannot go in halftime and both of them have at least 50 yards, 60 yards. We held Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery of the Detroit Lions both to like under 25. And that was without TJ Watt. I mean, it's doable. It's doable, but my question is how I don't know how it's going to go. It has not been consistent all season, and that's what I'm worried about. So again, I'm not that confident in it. But we'll see what happens if TJ Watt can get going, if Alex Highsmith on the backside could get going, and if it starts off front, like I said, with Cam Hayward, our rookie out of Oregon, who was our first round pick. It starts with them up front, so they can get it going. I think we'll be all right, but it's going to be a tough one, Kev.
We're almost kickoff in a few minutes here. The winner wins the North, the AFC North, and a trip, and they will host the Texan. So next week in the wild card round.
That's also a team no one really wants to play right now either in the AFC. They got the momentum going. There's a lot of the AFC is so different this year. And I say, like, I've been stressing, like, I just want the Steelers to get in. This is an AFC conference in the playoffs that has the potential that if the Steelers get in, to not have Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, or Lamar Jackson. And Josh Allen hasn't been the MVP he was last year. So it really is anyone's game. We beat the Patriots week 3. We beat the Colts when they were 8-1 and had the number 1 offense in the NFL with Jonathan Taylor leading the league in yards, and we beat them. We beat Detroit. I mean, we almost beat LA. I mean, we just need to get into the playoffs. We just need to get in, and I think we have a chance of at least getting past the first round, which we haven't done in 10 years.
Let's hope. Let's see what happens. This is a big game. Course of direction for franchises, Rumors has it this is the hot seat game for both John Harbaugh. Maybe the message or the time is spent too long in Baltimore. Maybe a change of direction. They didn't start so hot. The seat got a little warm. Maybe the seat is hot there with people in a world where in sports franchise teams, people and franchises get a little bit antsy to make a change. And Pittsburgh, who's been a model of consistency with their coaches, the longevity on their head coaches, even the Steeler fans are a little wants to see some more advancement of the Steelers, not just make the playoffs. They want to go to championship games and be in contention, possibly head to the Super Bowl. So it'll be interesting to see what happens after this game. Who seat gets really hot? Could there be a change in the AFC North in coaching? You see Cincinnati looks like they're going to be up for a new head coach. I don't think Stefanski makes it in Cleveland, and possibly the whole North could actually be all 4 new coaches.
Look, I thought the North was the worst division of football, and then we have the 8-9 Carolina Panthers as the NFC South champions. So I don't think we're the worst division in football, but that's pretty bad, man. Look, John Harbaugh, Mike Tomlin both came in around the same time. I think both their jobs are on the line here. Mike Tomlin does have like a LeBron James type of thing of his contract for all of our basketball fans here, where it's like you can't really get rid of him. Same thing with like the Bradley Beal type of situation, but they could mutually part ways. It can happen. I just don't know. For me, it's always been this. As we're, they're getting ready. They're doing the "Hey, no day for," they're doing the Carrie Underwood. So, real quick, this I never wanted Tomlin out of Pittsburgh. I'm not one of those, like, when I heard fire Tomlin at the couple before that after that Baltimore game, I was like, come on. I mean, look, I've criticized the fact that, do we just care about his winning season, this and that? I get that. I'm not happy about the standard that has been in Pittsburgh in the last really 10 years. But I mean, you got to give Mike Tomlin something. It's like we're putting fucking bandages on big cuts since Big Ben has been gone, with Kenny Pickett, Russell Wilson, and we're doing that right now with Aaron Rodgers. And we might do this again, depending on how far we go. I mean, we're putting bandages on cuts that need permanent replacement stitches, and we're not doing that. That's why, and look, Kev, and this is a chance to talk a little bit about the Jets, because I was one of those people that, look, Arthur Smith is big on Justin Fields. He led us to 4-2 in the beginning of the season last year. Why not keep Justin Fields in Pittsburgh for a year and not do the Aaron Rodgers trial? I wanted to focus on the future. Justin Fields could have been that. Now, by the way he's playing this season, maybe that's a good thing that didn't happen. But again, that's also coaching in New York. I mean, look what happened to a lot of these people. Sam Darnold, right? When he's out of there and he's playing the best football of his fucking career, and a lot of these other guys. So it's tough. But I wanted to see what we could do with Justin Fields to rebuild, and they just don't seem to want to do that, and that's my issue. I think Mike Tomlin's a little bit a part of that. I don't know. I just don't think getting rid of him is the whole solution. I just think you need to give him something that he could work with and change.
But unfortunately, he's so good that they're going to be picking in the middle of the pack to the late first round, and it's very difficult. It's not impossible, because look at the 49ers with Brock Purdy to find himself a franchise-changing quarterback
who nobody thought could do it. When Brock Purdy went to the Super Bowl a couple years ago, like, Brock Purdy, like dude's a solid quarterback. He's not Lamar Jackson or Patrick Mahomes, but I mean, man, those reads, he makes great reads. Joey Taylor, what's up? I got a question for you guys. If the Steelers lose, can you see them firing Mike and hiring Brian Kelly? First off, I want Brian Kelly nowhere near. Brian Kelly and Arthur Smith on the same team. Get the hell out of here, man. We don't need that. I
can see Clint Kubiak becoming the Steelers head coach.
Okay.
I know the Giants are high on him.
Yeah. See, okay. So to answer your question, I don't think hiring Brian Kelly is good, but could I see them firing Mike Tomlin if the Steelers lose it? And we're kind of talking about that. I'm happy you brought that up, because I will say this again. I think it's one of those things where if he loses tonight, it has to be some real reflection on going forward, meaning, okay, look, let's say hypothetically Aaron Rodgers is like, let's whatever. He wants to play another year. Let's just hypothetically, in the wrestling world, right? Let's fantasy book. That's a bad idea. And if Mike Tomlin wants to go, it says, I think we should, let's try it, then maybe whatever. But if you just, and my thing is this, Kev, we're never going to have that opportunity. And Joey, we're never going to have this opportunity, because we're always going to be that 9-8 team that does mediocre, that barely either gets his way into the playoffs or barely misses the playoffs, and we're going to get that mid-20th draft pick, and we're not going to have that chance. We had the chance with Jackson Dart. We had the chance with Shador. The Steelers clearly don't want to, or don't know how to rebuild that quarterback position since Big Ben's gone. So if you can find me somebody that can do that, I will listen, and I will maybe be on board. But if Mike Tomlin could do with somebody that he did with Big Ben, there's no need to get rid of him. There's no need to get rid of him. I think we should get rid of Arthur Smith. That's what I would do if we're talking about firing coaches. I mean, him and Aaron Rodgers have bumped heads all season. He wants to control the play clock on offense when Aaron Rodgers is a master at controlling the play clock. He's good at knowing when there's 12 men on the field. He's good. He let him do the stuff on the field. And that I said this last week against that Browns game, because we saw it on the sideline, but we see it every year. So if we're getting rid of a coach, Joey, we're getting rid of our offensive coordinator, Arthur Smith, in my opinion.
Fair. I was going to ask this because you were talking about Arthur Smith and removal. I see a lot of I'm not saying they're the same coach, but McCarthy and Arthur Smith, not because they're chubby guys, but the way they want to run their offense, and Rodgers, that butting of heads, because maybe they want to slow Rodgers down. But like, to a point, you make a good point. Rodgers see when there's 12 men on the field. Rodgers can call the play and call the audibles and make those plays on the dime. He still has that fastball in him, but I don't know if that's what they want. It feels like it's a clash of egos, or I've got control, and I don't know. And it's not all on Rodgers' fault. Watching him in New York, I know he got frustrated for that 1 year or 2 years when he was hurt, but watching him develop and work, I don't know. It just tells me, I think Rodgers got a lot in it, but watching him for a full year, he had weapons with Garrett Wilson and stuff. It's just something was off with him. I don't know if he. I don't know. He's got to be invested. My question is, what an investing Rodgers are we going to see tonight as we're about to kick off?
I mean, we have to see the most invested. I mean, Acrisure Stadium just looks fucking beautiful at night, man. We have to see Aaron Rodgers the most invested he's ever been. I think whatever problems has been happening between him and Arthur Smith all season, they had to get in the line right now. Look, Arthur Smith is a good play caller. I'm not discrediting his play calling, right? He's a good run first player, but a run first coordinator. But Aaron Rodgers is a pocket passer. They don't mix. Their styles of offenses don't mix. What Arthur Smith wants in his offense, Aaron Rodgers does the complete opposite. He had Derrick Henry. We don't have that. I don't know. And it's tough. It's tough. I think they just need to align, get on the same page, and trust your veteran. This is why we brought him in. I understand he's not Josh Allen. He's not Aaron Rodgers like he was in Green Bay. I understand that. But dude, it's like a mind for he has a mind for the business. I hate to, we're a wrestling channel and majority. So I want to bring you guys some of the comparisons, because I know you guys understand wrestling too. It's like he's a veteran in the business. He knows what to do, what not to do. And sometimes you have to let these veterans go out and do veteran shit. So let Aaron Rodgers go out there and do his stuff. As we're about to kick off, winner plays Houston. Let's go. Come on.
All right, we're ready to go. Of course. 19th season for both of these coaches. I mean, my goodness, these guys have been what a blessing for both of them. Low 20-degree weather. It's cold. Let's go. The terrible towers are out. Chris is ready to go. Here we go. The final game of the regular season. Winner wins the North. Pittsburgh wins the toss, and they will defer. And let's go. Boswell will be kicking it off here. Of course, Pittsburgh in their black jerseys, white jerseys, and are in the Ravens. Back 2-man deep for the Ravens. And let's go. We're about to kick off. Play-by-play. We cannot give you the footage because NFL does not allow that or the sound. So it's a watch along with a little play-by-play. Here's the kickoff here. Picked up on the 10-yard line now to the 20. And now it keeps going. And down around the 34-yard line. And there's a flag on the play. So it looks like there's going to be a holding on the Ravens. Sean Smith is the official here. Holding on the receiving team. Back him up. 10-yard penalty.
Let me know when Lamar Jackson pops up on your TV so we can go at the same time.
Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry.
There we go. Perfect.
Richard, Zay Flowers.
There we go.
Mark Andrews, Isaiah Likely, your tight end. Ronnie Stanley, your left tackle. Andrew Vorgis, your other left guard. Tyler Lumberg, center. Daniel Fally, Rosengard in the right tackle. And that is your Ravens offensive line, offense on the field. Beautiful. Lamar Jackson in the shotgun formation. Two receivers, two wide run. There's a run. Now. Hendrick down, drives. Henry keeps going down on the 50, on the 45, the 30, out of bounds. Big play by the Ravens. First down, Baltimore. But there's a flag on the play.
I
Let's see what
told
the
you
play
guys
is.
they're gonna do this early. They're gonna shoot. We have to be aware as Cam Hayward is down, could potentially with an injury. Oh no.
Cam Hayward is down, and let's see what the call by the Zebras. A 47-yard run to start. Let's see if it holds. Personal foul. On the offense.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right, so chop block on Flowers. Saving Flowers, illegal block, so back them up. Negates a huge play here. And I don't know. Ravens have been very fortunate with the whistles here. I don't see where the hell is the chop block at. Oof.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. I saw
There was no chop block there.
Number 81, but I didn't see anything with Zay Flowers.
Let's see, where is it? Here we go. We get another view from the up. And oh, come on, there is nothing there.
I mean, he touches him right at where. If you look at where number 42, if you see his 2, he touches him right there. As a Steelers fan, that is a bad call, ladies and gentlemen. I will agree. I don't agree with that call.
That's a legal block. Are we going to start this? How much more benefit are the Steelers going to get with the whistles all year long? Come on, let's call this straight down the middle.
He touched him right. He touched him right at the number 2. I don't even agree with that call, ladies and gentlemen. I will admit.
All right, here we go. But they're still a first down. They picked up first down. They backed it up. Now Henry's up the middle. A pickup of 3 yards here on first down on the 44-yard line.
They're gonna keep doing that all game, guys. You gotta be contained. You still gotta contain the quarterback. Make sure Lamar Jackson does not get room to scramble. No gaps wide open, and we'll be all right.
Now let me ask this question after this play here. From the shotgun formation is Lamar Jackson. Got a running back in the backfield with him. Play clock to 12. He's going to fake the handoff. Toss here to this tight end. And it's a nice pickup here. We're about 1 yard shy of the first down. Do you run blitz? How much of a blitzing team are your Steelers?
Careful. I mean, you want to go aggressive, but I think right now you don't want to do that. They're doing a lot of outside runs. They're getting a lot of success with that. And if they don't get any shitty penalties, that's a good play. I would slow down with the crazy blitzes right now.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 1 around midfield, trying to get into Steeler territory. Lamar keeps it himself. Oh, and Lamar has a first down, and out of bounds he goes. First down, they move the chains, and into Pittsburgh territory goes the Raven here.
QB contained, ladies and gentlemen. That play right there is what I'm talking about. TJ Watt does a great job, but he does not contain the quarterback right there. You see, he does not discipline and just can't have that much yards. That number 2, our safety needs to be in more on that when he sees the read option.
And he shows that he's feeling good here. All right, fresh set of downs here as they're in Pittsburgh territory. And here is a run. Henry, and he picks up 2 yards here on first down. So 2nd and 8 coming up here for the Ravens. The defense, TJ Watt, Cam Hayward, Keanu Bentu, Derek Harmon, Alex Highsmith, Patrick Queen, Malik Harrison, your linebackers. J.S. Pierre is your cornerback. Kyle Duggar's your safety. The other safety, Jalen Ramsey. Joey Porter Jr. is the other cornerback. That is your defense for your Steelers. Here's the shotgun formation. Here's the quick throw and completed there. It makes it another 3rd and short here for the Ravens. They're about 2 yards short before they can extend the chains. So they're moving the chains here.
Still got to be disciplined on that pass game, defensive backs. You cannot count out Mark Andrews. Cannot. They utilize him better.
Another third and short. It was a run option last time by the quarterback. Let's see what they'll do here. 3rd and 3. He'll hand it up. He'll wait. Starter steps. And good job at the line of scrimmage. A pickup of no gain. And it will bring up 4th down. Good stop there on Belton. So it's a 57-yard field goal in the code. It looks like they're keeping their offense on the field. They're keeping the offense on the field. Here we go. 4th and 3. You got 3 wide receivers bunch on the top. 4th and 3. Man in motion. Comes to a stop. Running back in the backfield. Here we go. Jackson looks. Jackson throws over the top. Oh, wide open. To the 10. To the 5. Touchdown, Ravens. And the Ravens strike first with a touchdown to Walker. Devontae Walker. He says, dynamite. And he scores a touchdown.
Not disciplined, guys. You see the stacked up top on the right, and you don't do anything about it. You see your guy motion. Look, number 81 right here. He is doing a 5 and in right here. And Jalen Ramsey doesn't even pay attention. I mean, Jalen Ramsey's feet aren't even moving when the ball has snapped, and you can't do that. Chop your feet, get set, and you have to look at the shoulder of that receiver. And Jalen Ramsey does a terrible job right there, giving up a long touchdown.
Extra point kick. It's up through. It's good. So the Ravens take the opening possession and get 7, and they're on the board, 7-0. Now, here's the one thing. On that play, Chris, I think he committed on the run, the high safety, and he got beat over the middle just with that wide open over-the-top floater for that touchdown.
Exactly.
Don't forget, hit that like button. Please smash that button if you're enjoying the play-by-play, the watch-along here on the Sports Jedi Network. This is what we do. But other than wrestling, I've done this for 4 years, done all the play-by-plays. It's just my team stink. And that's why. Why am I? So, trust me, I am a little bit energized with the watch-along. I have no dog in the boat in the show. I am not a Ravens fan. I'm not a Steelers fan. I'm just a football fan calling a game partial. So that's why if you feel I'm going over the top, I'm not. I'm trying to be fair for everyone. I'm a neutral guy. I'm a Jet fan. So
I'm excited. No, this is gonna be fun, man. This is gonna be fun. I know, like I said, guys, I haven't done a play-by-play this year just because. I mean, I definitely could do it, no problem. But you know, if by yourself doing the play-by-play, I would need somebody to do.
Here's the issue that I had on that play with Chris. It was a great execution, perfection. That is the modern day play action pass right now. Because there's no one really, and this is me. I'm a relic. Maybe I'm a football relic, old timer. I like when my quarterback is under center, and I like the traditional play action pass because I think that freezes the linebacker. But that was from the full shotgun formation. But when you have a dynamic running attack like Baltimore, I could understand why the high safety bit on that fake and allow that.
No, that as well. And your point about quarterbacks now going from the shotgun, the game, there's a lot of quarterbacks right now that, you know, they will do the run first, and run first meaning they will run with their quarterback. Look at Josh Allen. I mean, you can even consider Mahomes. I mean, he'll scramble in there. Russell Wilson back in his day. I mean, it is an advantage when you have a mobile quarterback to run from the shotgun. So I'm not surprised at all that has become like the new way. I think when you're under center now, it's one of those things like you either expect a run right down the middle, or it's something like I don't know. I hear what you're saying, and I never realized that kind of under center is not utilized as much right now as it was back then.
Oh, I've been one of those who's been screaming with seeing Zach Wilson. Why are you in the shotgun? I mean,
Zach Wilson.
Oh my God. It used to kill me. I'm like, oh. And he still could get. I'm like, yeah. It was just, trust me. I've been there. Oh, the pain. In the words of Joe Badingo. All right, we're gonna have a kickoff here from the Ravens. You got two Steelers back here. All right, here we go. 7-0 here with 10:54, and the kickoff. And Warren was going to bring it back here from the 6-yard line now, down to the 20. And he has 30-yard line. Crosses. He's still going and takes it just about the 36-yard line, similar to with the Ravens return. No flag on this one, but here we go. Good position here for the Steelers. Baltimore on defense. Let's see what the Aaron Rodgers-led Steelers do here in their first offensive position, down by 7 in the first quarter.
Okay, stop showing the play. I don't want to relive it. You had like 3 guys open. Holy hell. You had 3 different people open on that play. Wow. I mean, Mark Andrews was probably open too.
Here's Rodgers under center. You got the running back deep. Man in motion here. Rodgers now. Play clock down to 10. Now, Rodgers fakes the handoff, play action, throws a screen, and that was pickup for 2. And there's a flag on the play here. Let's see where the flag goes. That was a pickup of 2 there. I'll try to go with that screen. A little dangerous on that.
Is it a legal man downfield from our offensive line? No way.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense.
There we
Give him
go.
15 yards.
Oh, okay. There it is.
Automatic first down and 15 yards for the Steelers. So they will go over midfield. So now they're heading into the Steelers, into the Ravens territory.
I did not know Joey Porter had a son. Yeah, he's a second year, Joey. Second year corner out of Penn State.
All right, Aaron Rodgers. Could be his final game. And the shotgun formation. Now, fakes the handoff. Here's a screen. And that goes for a loss of 2. They were fortunate that Warren picked up at least 1 yard because it would have been a 3-yard loss. Jalen Warren, speaking of him, Calvin Austin, the third at wide receiver. Adam Thielen, the other wide receiver, former Titan. Pat Frayden, John Smith, Dylan Cook, Isaac Sumu, Zach Frazier, Jason McCormick, the right guard. Troy Fautanu and the Samoan at right tackle. He wants to get acknowledged here tonight of our blocking. Here we go. Rodgers to shotgun, looks, fire, nowhere to go, throws behind him, and he throws it away. Live for another down.
Lord.
I didn't like that when he threw that being in front of his back foot. Incomplete. Oh, that's Denver. So Rodgers this season, 66% passing, 202 yards per game, 23 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, career low as a starter. Did they not watch him play with the Jets? 3rd and 11. Empty backfield. Shotgun for Rodgers. Play clock at 9. Almost had a man offside. Trying to draw him offside. Shot clock at 4. Play clock at 3. Looks. Plenty of time. He's going for broke. Going for the deep ball. Up. Yeah, that was almost intercepted. Incomplete. Wiggins was there on coverage. He kind of hesitated. He should have just let it go from the very first on him. He had plenty of time. He just hesitated. That little bit of a hitch. He just let it fly. Let it fly. He probably would have had that extra step there, and he knows it. He's upset on himself, and the Steelers will punt. Waitman and Webster. How good of a punter is Waitman? Is he going to be able to pin them down?
He's been all right. He's been consistent.
All right. All right, Waitman now with the punt. This one. And fair catch here, and they'll fair catch right on the 14-yard line. Ravens will take over, and the Ravens with a 7-0 here with 9:25 in the first here of Game 17 for the NFC North. Winner will host the Houston Texans. Hey. All right, you got your team on offense. What did you see and what did you not like on your offense so far?
Well, again, the horrible play calling. I mean, you're starting off right away with an inside screen, which you got the penalty for, but no need to start with that. The deep ball downfield we just saw. I mean, you're throwing it a little bit in double coverage. I didn't like that throw. Not a good drive. Not a good drive at all. That penalty is literally the reason we weren't 4-0, and that's terrible.
Okay. I think Rodgers, he knew he hesitated, and that split second of hesitation cost him a big play down the field.
Yep.
All right. Let me ask the chat. Let's see how many people are engaged in the chat here. Let's. What do you think the first play here for the Ravens is going to be? If it's going to run, are they running this right up the gut? Are they running into the right, to the left? Are they passing, pass play, run or pass? We ask. We want to make sure that you're just not there to just be spectators, but be participant in our chat. It helps us as well have a conversation with you guys watching us. We want to have that feedback back for the score. Again, I have no problem conversating with my co-host here, with my analyst, with Chris. But we also want to hear from you guys. You know, you guys are watching along with us as well. You guys want to ask some questions? Ask away. We want to read them, and we want to, you know, answer them like we've been having from Taylor over here. He's been giving us some good ones here, Joey Taylor, and he's been asking us questions, and we love it. Keep it coming. Thank you for everyone that's watching us on X. You are awesome. Appreciate you guys on X. Enjoying. Hopefully you guys enjoy this Steelers Raven watch along. You guys could be watching along at home. We could be watching on our couch and biting our fingernails and getting all upset. But you know what? You could talk with a community of football fans that just want to have that conversation here. All right, Lamar Jackson is under center here. We got the right receiver. We got a toss play here to the running back. He goes to the left, and Henry picks up 1 yard. A gain of 1. Again, you could be watching the game at home, sitting on your couch. The dog, you could talk to the dog and it's frustrated, but the dog is going to look at you, or your cat. It's going to lick his ass and go on, drink some water. At least you can have a conversation with us here. We won't promise you we won't lick our asses, but we'll have that conversation with you guys. All right, Lamar Jackson in the shotgun position. You got 2 wide receivers now, man in motion. And he's going to run it straight up the middle. Henry again, close to a first down. Let's see where they spot him. And he's going to be 1 yard short. 3rd and 1. To the 23-yard line they go here. And if you are going to lick your ass, make sure you use our sponsor, Dude Wipes. Dude Wipes, Sports Jedi Network. We are knocking out the competition. Thank you, Dude Wipes, for sponsoring us tonight on the stream, on the watch alongs, and all our thing on our channel. Dude Wipes and the Sports Jedi Network, keeping asses clean one at a time. All right, here's a big 3rd and 1 now. Shotgun formation with the running back in the back. He's going to hand it over, and that's a straight ahead for a first down. A pickup of 2 yards, 3 yards there for Derrick Henry. We moved the chains. First down, Baltimore.
Looked like Lamar was going to drop that there for a split second, but he just barely held on to it.
It was a delay. Yeah. So 6 rushes for 57 yards for Derrick Henry. We'll get a new set of downs here. We're going to move the chains. 23-yard line, the football goes. Shotgun formation for Lamar Jackson. Lamar fakes the handoff. Held it back. Throws. And that one almost intercepted. Almost incomplete with a lot of, that was thrown in a lot of traffic. A bobble. I thought they were going to have their own Macklin reception there, but no, incomplete. And he tried to be a window thrower. Yeah, he was trying. I think that surprised the wide receiver. Not expecting that ball to be thrown in that traffic, in that tight window. Lamar, he alligator armed it. I call that on the drop on the wide receiver there. Incomplete pass, 3 or 4 for 50 yards for Lamar Jackson. They're going to call the play. A little noise in Pittsburgh. Shotgun formation, 2nd and 10. Now, looks, Lamar Jackson throws, flips over, and that one, incomplete. Yes! He couldn't catch it. He's got butterfingers. And there is a flag on the play. Oh, let's see now. And Lamar Jackson looks like it's on the Steelers. Let's see what the officials say. Personal foul, roughing the passer on the defense. Give him another set of first down and move him 15 yards. I hate that call, Chris. Let me take a look at this here, Jackson. And here is Black. Let's see what Black did here. Oh, come on. You can't call that. God. So where's he supposed to go? Where is he supposed to go if his 300-pound self is lunging forward?
Dude, that's such a bad call.
That's a bad call. Terrible call on the officiating. 2 bad calls now, 1 for each team. Terrible calls here. But Pittsburgh is penalized. Here's Baltimore going to run the football there. Henry now picks up a 2.5 yards here on first down. The ball on the 44-yard line. All right, here we go. Second down. 2nd and 7. Here's a run. He trips, picks up 1 yard. He was trying to cut, and Henry just lost his footing. So it'll be another 3rd down. Third and manageable.
Got to be consistent here. I wouldn't send a full out blitz right here. I would not.
For your Steelers defense, I know it's not hot, but fatigue wise, you got to get off the floor, out of the field here. You can't have them extend the drive.
Hell no.
3rd and 6 now. Jackson shotgun formation, man in motion across. Now looks. Here comes a pressure. Bristow keeping the ball. Lamar is going to get sacked, and down he goes. Good. The Pittsburgh defense gets to Lamar Jackson, and they force a 3-and-out here. They will get the football.
Nick Herbig, linebacker out of Wisconsin. They're getting the easy pass rush you see there when they play the replay. Here we go. He's lined up in the middle. He's not even lined up because Alex Highsmith and TJ are still in the game. So they have him playing the mic, and he blitzes right between that A guy. Oh, running back try. I mean, that's just a good way to get off that block because that running back did a good job of getting himself in there to block. But, I mean, Nick Herbig just with that power. Great stuff.
Good bull rush. Here's the punt from the Ravens. He got it off. We might have a penalty here.
Oh, no.
Here's a pickup. Around the 15. And there's a couple blocks, and down he goes. But let's see if there's a flag there. Well, there was contact with the kicker. And no flags.
Okay, no flag. Yeah, dude, I thought that was a penalty too.
No flags. Steelers will take over. You know what? That play, I like that. Let them play. Where is he? Again, you're trying to block the punt. Where's the blocker supposed to land at? It's getting a little ticky-tack here. Battle for the NFC North as we take a commercial break here. Steelers trail 7-0 here on the Sports Jedi Network with PGHCHRIS Production TV. To watch along, hit that like, please. We appreciate you guys.
It says here an hour ago it was the Jets are the first team in NFL history.
No interceptions.
Wow.
Yeah, the great Aaron Glenn. Yeah, the great Aaron Glenn is coming with the Detroit Lions defense. The great Aaron Glenn. I'm going to print the defense. We're going to bite kneecaps.
That's funny.
Embarrassing, my Jets. Embarrassing. All right, we're in a commercial break. That's all it is. We're a little getting our voices here and regrouping and watching, and some of us are sweating.
Very nervous. Very, very nervous. Come on now.
Shout out to Chef Dan. I know he's probably watching somewhere.
Hell of a win for the Giants today.
How about them Cowboys?
Oh, my.
You think Jerry Jones is getting him some glory hole?
Jerry fucking Jones.
All right. I'm coming back from this beautiful commercial break. So what do you guys see out there? Well, you guys are quiet. What do you guys see out there, chat? What is going on? Everyone's watching us and viewing. That's have you been there to the University of Pittsburgh? Have you toured it?
I have never toured the University of Pittsburgh. I would love to do that.
Shotgun formation now. Here's a reversal. End around. No, inside run. And they're not fooled anyone. It fooled the cameraman, but it didn't fool the defense. We got the John Jenkins, Travis Jones, defensive tackle, Travis Robinson, Kyle Van Noy, the linebacker, DeQuan Smith, the linebacker, Trent Simpson, Kay Wiggins, the Hamilton, as Rodgers throws back foot, and that's completed there, and there's a pickup of 2.5 yards there. So they try to go quick on the third down. I don't know. They're about to punt, and they still haven't given up the Ravens.
No first downs, man. We have not gotten a first down without a penalty.
This is a big third down. You need to convert a first down just to give a blow to your defense.
I was
even if it goes nowhere.
Yep. No, we literally can't have our defense go back out there again.
3rd and 5, empty backfield. Now Rodgers calling a play, changing. He's gonna have a man in the backfield here. And Rodgers gonna pass, looks, throws on us. He has a first down there, and much needed first down.
Here we go, Kenneth,
on the 36-yard line. So kept good job there. Much needed first down for the Steelers. First down.
Kenneth Gainwell right there. I mean, that's Aaron Rodgers' secret weapon. That's our secret weapon. He's really good at doing that, just standing right there. And then if he needs to just pop down to the flat, boop.
He was hungry too.
About 4
Here we
yards.
go. He's going to throw. Back foot. Good throw. Back shoulder.
Oh, my God. Marquez
Scalding
actually did something for once.
And he caught a back shoulder pass. That takes a lot of concentration and timing. So if that's something great there for Rodgers and Valdez-Scantling, they're going to need that there. That's a 6 yards on first down, 2nd and 4 here. Here we go, 2nd and 4 for Rodgers. Rodgers again in the shotgun. He's going to hand the ball underneath. Here's a pickup of 1, and there we go. We're going to get a 3rd down and 3. Now, is there any? I noticed that the Steelers, at least in this going, they have no full. Do they have a fullback to run block?
We will line up Lil Hayward, Connor Hayward, Cam Hayward's little brother. We'll line him up as a fullback here and there.
All right, empty backfield. 3rd and 3, so they're gonna go wide, spread it. Huh. Oh, it looks like all sides. They got away. Steelers got away, and they still can't get the first down.
Oh, my God, man.
They are short. Gainwell comes up short by 2 yards. Good open field tackle by the Ravens. 4th down. Will they go for it here?
There. I mean, be aggressive. You're down 7-0, 2 minutes left in the first. You have nothing to lose. Do it. I mean, you have everything to lose, but this drive, you have to.
They're keeping the offense on the field. 4th and 1. This is a 4th and more like a 4th and 2. It feels like a long one.
Please don't do our stupid little bootleg tush push.
4th and 1. Here we go. They're going to go. And it looks like they got stopped. Let's see where the officials mark this. It looks like it's going to be short. It looks like the Ravens come up huge on the run defense. And they fall short. First down, Ravens, as they turn it over on downs. The Steelers do.
Horrible play calling. I literally said, please don't do that stupid tush push with the Connor Hayward. I mean, that's terrible. Why don't you have Cam Hayward in front of him for the block? Have him being behind a blocker, not why is the blocker in front? What the hell is this? The blockers, they're trying to chop block. Everyone on the line of scrimmage is trying to go down. Why not have Cam Hayward lined up in front of his brother? Why is he trying to push him? That's so stupid. I hate that fucking play. Yeah,
wow.
You know, oh my God.
That's the Artie party in full effect. All right, here we go. Ravens with the football in midfield. Good position for the Ravens here. They're in Steeler position. Here is Lamar. Lamar now. He's going to run the football here. He gives it to his running back, and that's a pickup of 2, maybe 3 yards there on Derrick Henry. As we got Mets in the building. Salute, Mets.
What's up, Mets?
He probably just woke up from watching Russell King. at 4 in the morning.
God bless you, man. I did not watch that shit. I wanted to watch Tanahashi's last
I
match.
forgot. I totally forgot. I can't believe I totally forgot.
I did. I watched it last year, and I.
Under center is Lamar Jackson now. Running back, Henry in the backfield. Man in motion. Now, he's going to hand off. Now, here's a run in the outside. He's got a first down. He cuts back inside, and there's a big gain for Derrick Henry. First down. And they continue to move into, close to the red zone here for Baltimore.
That is that's a good block, man. Derrick Henry sees it. He goes outside. I mean, that's All
right, here we go. Shotgun formation for Lamar Jackson. Jackson hands the ball. Oh, nice run there on first down. Change of pace there. He picks up around 3. And we're just about to wind down to the first quarter. And of course, they're in some scoring position here.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a water.
All right, here we go. Ravens on the move, and we are going into that second quarter as I update the score here. Now, it feels like it's all Ravens here in the first quarter. The Pittsburgh offense nonchalant. They haven't showed up. Going 3 and out, not able to establish the run. You see that they 3rd and 1 and they couldn't get that first down. On 4th and 1, they couldn't get that push that they needed. It feels like that Ravens offense is just opposing their will, and their defense is just winning the line of scrimmage. Both offensive and defensive line for Baltimore are showing a little bit of dominance here, early part. And now with week 17, when it comes to the Steelers, do they have the mental toughness or the mental stamina to withstand this here and keep it at a 10-point game? Because it looks like they're marching. Right now, the worst thing that can happen to the Ravens for the Steelers, if the Ravens goes up 14-0, in my opinion. If the Ravens go up 14-0, it could bend and break a little bit of the Steelers' spirit. A field goal here, okay, it's not the bad. The worst thing, we have a lot of football to get back here. This is a very dangerous, crucial moment here for Steeler Nation, if you ask me. All right. They're showing the baker on Josh Allen. Well, he's a baker because he's going to serve nothing but fresh turnovers for the opposing teams. For the Bills, they're not going to the Super Bowl. All right, we're about to start that second. Oh, I got to change that. I don't want it to hide. Here we go. As we start the second quarter, under center is Jackson. He gives it straight up to Henry. Henry picks up a 1-2 yards. And they're just punching the Steelers in the mouth, running the football right up the A gap, or just running the football, controlling the line of scrimmage here on both ends. Whether it's when they're in the shotgun or just under center, they're just running with Derrick Henry and company. All right, here we go. 3rd and 5. Remember, they got beat over the top with a pass. Here we go. 3rd and 5 here. Shotgun formation. Jackson Man off the corner. He moves out of the pockets. They're flushing him out. He's moving with the
Come
football.
on, Alex.
He tiptoes out of bounds. And good stop there, containing there, and Harmon with the stop.
So rookie Derek Harmon, he's much important. Very, very happy he's back into the lineup. But that's a good pass rush by there on the corner, outside corner by Alex Highsmith. Good job, boys. Good job. Way to get this thing. Now we got to go on offense, man. We need something. Start the second quarter off hot. Come on.
All right, here's a opportunity here to extend the lead to 10. We'll find out right now. What's going on, Z? All right, here we go. From the right hash marks, this ball is up, and it is through.
Oh.
So that short field for going on fourth down is so far right now bothering the Steelers a little bit because now they trail by 10.
They're running the ball down our freaking throats, man. I had a bad feeling that this was going to happen.
No, when you stepped out from me, I said they're controlling both offensive and defensive line of scrimmage.
Oh, big time. And that's where it starts.
And before you got up here, I was saying before, they need to hold them to 10, the field goal, because at least it tells them we still have a fighting chance. You still have you still have a chance. The game ain't out of hand. Now, 14-0, the mental breakdown, the mental fatigue of a long 16, 17-week season starts creeping in. And not going to say they're going to quit, but that's going to start getting in the back of the head. Maybe we this is not our year. Maybe we're not going to, advance. But down 10, there's still a fight. There's still a lot of spirit to come back. Even 14 points, but still, it looks better 10 than 14. And that was a big play for the Pittsburgh Steelers defense on that 3rd and 5 to get no gain and hold them to a field goal.
Yeah, I mean, we got it. Now we need to just please score a touchdown on this damn drive. This is because we cannot afford them to go our defense to go 4 and our offense out there to go 4 now, and our defense step back on the field. I mean, they will let up a touchdown.
I agree. They need some points here. They need in this drive. They need something 3. They need to answer back on this drive. They need some points to make this a game and let their defense know we're not leaving you alone. We're here with you, lockstep. This is going to take a 53-man roster for this game tonight. Boy, I see these commercials on these cruises. I am so envy right now. I wish I was going on a cruise.
My girlfriend's going on a cruise at the end of March.
You are?
No, my girlfriend is with her family at the end of March.
Oh.
They're going to Orlando for a day.
You should come to Orlando while they go to the cruise.
I know. This could be the last year my family's in Pennsylvania anyway, before we go down there. So, but I'm definitely going to come down there this year for sure.
All right, here we go. Here's the kickoff after the field goal for the Ravens. They're going to kick from left to right on your television screen. The winner clinches the North. Here's the kick. This one back here on the 5-yard line. It picks up, gets to the 20, stutter steps, 25. On the 35, he's still on his feet. 30 to 40, well. He's still going, and he lines out on 45. There's a flag. Oh, this is when you think there's something positive and you get excited, the yellow flag, the wet blanket comes out. Let's see. Holding on the receiving team. So back it up 10 yards. That's on Peppers. Jarrell Peppers. So back him up, took away that good field position there. I'm pretty sure it was the most minimal freaking hold too.
They won't even. That's such ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. I hate these bullshit fucking penalties sometimes.
All right, here we go. Here's the Steelers. They need some points here. They need an answer. They need a nice drive, even if they miss a field goal, to at least tell the defense they can move the football on this Baltimore defense.
Got to get it going, man.
The more they control the line of scrimmage, the more difficult it is for them to pass.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Rodgers on the center here. 1st and 10 now. Football on the 25-yard line. Rodgers is going to run with a block. Warren, and he only picks up 2 yards. And he didn't follow. Here's the one thing. The one time they have a fullback type of a lead, he don't follow him. He goes on his own and he gets stopped. He would have followed him on the inside. He probably would have picked up 2 or 3 more yards. Second and 8 here. All right. Steelers break the huddle here. Rodgers back on the center here. Man in motion. Comes to stop. Rodgers now. Hands it off here to the right side. And here's another pickup of 1.
Oh my God. Stop with this run game crap.
And you hear the boo birds. The Steeler fans starting to boo.
I'm going to start booing because what the hell are we doing?
3rd and 7. The blocker just could have waited a little longer, would have opened up that hole there. He just shot the gap there. 3rd and 7. Here's a 3rd and 7. Rodgers looking, surveils, throws. This should be a first down. First down for the Steelers. Onto the 40-yard line. Much needed conversion and 3rd down there. They move the chains, and they will keep their defense on the sideline for the Steelers. Big first down for Pittsburgh.
Much needed first down. We got to attack the middle of the field. I mean, you could do a 5-and-out right outside that first down mark, but again, they're playing tight inside the middle of the field. So that is a good read by Aaron Rodgers. Well-executed play.
Another completion to Kenneth Gainwell. So here we go.
Yeah, he's been the secret weapon this year, man. 1st
and 10. Looks. Throws. Warren now. Warren has a nice move up in the middle. He's in midfield. He's still on his feet. He gets into Raven territory. Big answer there. These running backs going back, dunking to the running backs, but the running backs yards after the catch is what's going to be important here, and beautiful.
It was a risky cut inside. I think he follows Jonnu Smith outside. He could have got more yards, but great executed play for some yards after the pass. After the catch.
Here we go. Ball on the 44-yard line of the Ravens. They're moving the football now. Play action. Rollout for Rodgers. Rodgers looking. He's going to throw the ball over the top. It just missed. His receiver was wide open. He had a wide open man. He missed it. He blew it. In the words of Denver, incomplete. Oh, man, it was there, Chris. It was there, dude.
Dude, I got to see this. What happened again? Oh, my God. Come on. Oh.
That's on Rodgers. There's another clutch. Another clutch throw by Rodgers. That's the second one he has missed.
His feet weren't even set.
Here's a 2nd and 10. Rodgers looks. Rodgers throws and completes this one inside. And that's a pickup of 3. There's another 3rd down, but they're in field goal range.
His feet were not even set on that last play, on that last throw. Come on.
They're lucky they didn't get a legal procedure there. I don't think I saw a 2 men move in there on that play, but because they weren't really set. They went quick. All right, here we go. Right now, they're in a long field goal range, 50-plus yards here. Rodgers, 3rd and 6, though. Empty backfield. Everyone spread wide. Rodgers surveilled. Rodgers looks. 6 receivers tippy-toeing. He's moving, flushing out of the pocket. Rodgers turned on the outside. Rodgers stops, but he gets pulled down.
What?
He throws him out of bounds. Rodgers. A 57-yard field goal at where he's at. I don't know why Rodgers hesitated. He should have just kept running. He's just stopped. I don't know why he tippy-toed and stopped. Keep going up. Head. You got to head up north. Come on. He decided to go west. 57-yard attempt here.
Boswell's
Here's
not been hot.
And it's good. So they answered back. They needed that. The Steelers needed that in a worse way because you know what? They needed it.
Yeah, Boswell's been scaring me over the last couple of days, but you know, he got that. He got the job done. That's all he needed. That's all that matters.
So down by 7. Man, you could have had it. I don't think you were going to score a touchdown, though, Chris, on that play. On that particular play, even if he would have completed that pass, I don't think they were going to score. I think he was going to get stopped. But, boy, you want that first and goal or first, comfortable to see what happens rather than what just went, so.
I agree, man. It sucks. I mean, that's a much closer field goal. I mean, hypothetically, Chris Boswell has not been great the last couple of weeks, especially last game. So that's a closer field goal. I mean, you could break out a big play right there with either Kenneth Gainwell or Jalen Moore, and so something could have happened. But I'm fine with the field goal. Our defense just needs to hold them out again, get them get their offense off the field, and just get us in there again with the 10-3. With them up 10-3, and let us do something. Let us tie the game up.
Now you're the Ravens. You cannot go 3 and out. You need to move the chains here. You don't want to swing the momentum back to the Steelers. We got Chef Dan is in the building.
What up, Chef?
Let's go. Kevin Hart.
Got my title. Yep. Okay.
Wendy's got chicken tenders. Right, it's on Dominic Mysterio's new favorite restaurant, huh?
I haven't had Wendy's in a while. I'm not into Wendy's. Oh, somebody, Jedi, love Jedi. Hope we get in the match with Natty. Oh.
No, great feedback with Miss Janai Kai. Great feedback. Great feedback. Always good to have her on the channel.
Hell yeah.
That's not the Roberto Clemente bridge. Which one is it?
The Clemente bridge is the one across. That one you just saw.
Okay. There's a kickoff here. And this one. And it will be a touchback. 35-yard line.
Mark my words, next year I will be at the Ravens and Pittsburgh game in Pittsburgh.
Now, reports out of Ian Rappaport. The Falcons have fired their GM and their head coach, Raheem Morris, out. Yep. See you later, pal. Tomorrow's Black Friday, where all the folks, hopefully, there's a nice pink slip for Aaron Glenn.
Yeah. Aaron Glenn's probably next.
I hope so. And there might be one waiting after this game for either one of these coaches. Here we go. The Ravens now on the 35-yard line. Lamar Jackson under center. Now, play action. Looks to throw. He's going to now get out of the pocket. He's got a blocker. But he's nowhere to go, and there's a flag. And a pickup of 2 yards. Let's see. Gain of 3. Let's see what the flag is. Looks might be a holding. Oh, we got an injured. Falele might be injured. No relation to Shanene. Holding on the offense. Back it up. 10-yard penalty. Not a good start for the Ravens here. So not only he leaves injured, he gets called for the holding. He's still shaken up, being worked. It wasn't on Chevalier. It was on Stanley. They're showing it here. Let's see. Okay, I can see that's a hold. Oh, right on into his own.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's going to try to get back up. Come on, man. You need to be an all-elite guard, and no sell it. No sell. He's in some pain now. Rosengard.
Yeah.
Who? They put in Emory Jones Jr. Only played 5 games.
Third round out of LSU. He should be all right.
Ese sí está oscurito. All right, here we go. First and 20 now. Shotgun formation now. Jackson, he's going to hand the football. There's a nice run, but pick up of 3
there
yards.
There we go. Cam Hayward getting in there for the tackle.
That's you could see. Like to see. You could see your Steelers defense with a little more energy after that field goal. That's what I was talking about earlier. It's being down 14-10-0. That's the different momentum of psychological pep energy by the team here.
I agree. Yeah, no, I agree 100%. They needed that too. Again, they can get him out of here. The Steelers could get the momentum going in to the half. I mean, something's here, but it starts right now on this drive.
2nd and 17 now from the shotgun. Now Mitchell in the back. Now Lamar pump tag, fakes it, keeps it himself, keeps the football, and down he goes, and that's a loss. 3rd and ridiculously long here for the Ravens. Highsmith on the stop. I think when Lamar Jackson held the football and tippy-toed around, he should have just thrown it away.
I thought he was gonna throw it away right there when he faked.
Right there, when he had him up, when he had Highsmith up in the air, yeah, and he juked him around him, I thought he was gonna throw the football away. There was nothing there for him. This is gonna be a run play. 3rd and 20. 3rd and 20, shotgun formation, Jackson. And he gives us here to Henry. Henry up the middle, picks up a good 6 yard. And good now, that was a little bit of a
yeah, no, the ref, no, he flopped. The ref
that was a flop.
Yeah, the ref literally said, nah, he flopped.
That's how, and just like Collinsworth said, it is a momentum shift.
Oh, Scott Foster in the NBA, he's calling that.
Oh, come on. You know that. All right, here's a punt. Good job on the defense there. There's a punt. Beautiful hang time here. Right on the 15-yard line. Backs up. It looks tippy-toes. And not much there. He didn't go nowhere. That was a bad return.
Too much fucking dancing with your feet. Just run.
He thought he was a tap dancer there, tippy-toeing there. Instead of running with the football. A lot of tippy-toes. Tippy-toes McGee. As we had a timeout here.
At least we got the draft to look forward to in Pittsburgh this year. Shit. I'm going to try to go up for that.
Yeah, the Falcons. Yes, please take Matt Ryan off of the desk on CBS because he is
Yeah,
a
dude, he's
bore.
fucking bad. Yeah,
They
I thought
took
Tony
poor-
Romo was boring.
They took out poor Boomer Esiason, that was very entertaining on the NFL pre-show. And to put Matt Ryan, he is a bore. I mean, come on. And him and Phil Simms, at least him and Phil Simms used to take jabs at one another. They were entertaining. But golly, I only watched it like twice, and I said I ain't watching these clowns no more. Ugh, Matt Ryan and
I like the Fox stuff.
and Nate Robinson is dying to get rid of JB from he's dying to take that host role. He's trying to say, get your salmon eating weird ass out of here. I want to be the host. Nate Robinson. You could tell he's wants that hosting position. James Brown. Every year his lineup gets crooked and crooked. Instead of getting a nice shape up, this gets on, it's like his grandson cuts his hair, does up his lineup. Two things I like a good lineup, nice, and your eyebrows got to be nice. Right? Wally Zerbiak on the Knicks drives me nuts with those caterpillars. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 now for Rodgers. Rodgers now is going to fake the handoff. He's going to screen, throws over the top, and drop football. Humphreys,
That's
I don't know if it was
that's
broken
good
up.
defense by Marlon Humphrey. Yeah, it was broken up. That's really good defense by Marlon Humphrey. That was a good throw. I thought that was just better defense.
And that was quick developing. That was a very quick, and Rodgers quickly on par. He didn't have to think. It was read and react. Somewhere Tom Thibodeau smiling. Read and react. Second and 10 now. Rodgers fakes the handoff. Rodgers holds. Rodgers going to throw it out. Fired a laser beam, but Wiggins was with the good coverage there. Incomplete. Thielen.
These wide receivers aren't doing anything to get themselves open right now.
Or do they miss Pickens?
Yeah, I can't believe we traded George Pickens to Dallas.
Here we go. 3rd and 10 now. Rodgers, low snap, gets it. Pressure, throw, steps up. Almost intercepted there. It was short, but 3rd and out. Noy was there. So all 3 pass plays and all incomplete. And that's smart of Van Noy covering the flat there on the wide receiver, on the running back. So smart. Here we go. Here's a punt now. And this one's a side. This is a terrible looking punt. There's a flag here. Let's see what the flag is on the 31-yard line. Peppers.
Again.
Let's see. This is like the 3rd special team penalty already. Oh, they got the goofball helmet. Let's see. Illegal motions. Kicking team.
Oh, my God.
They're going to kick it again. They're going to make them kick it and move them back 5 yards on an illegal motion. They're going to go slow motion with it. Slow motion with it. Now, to me, okay. He moved back. Okay, and they're gonna call. I mean, what is that affecting the play? That's a stupid penalty. All right, we're gonna kick it again. This time, he's gonna be in his end zone. So they're trying to get him better field position here. This is a good punt, fair catch. So we did all of that, fair catch, pretty much around the same. All right. Thank you for wasting our time as we get a timeout here with 5:39. Okay, yeah, he didn't have the balls to run it back. He didn't have the balls, the moxie, the cojones, the intestinal fortitude. That wasn't clean. But you know what makes you clean? Dude wipes. Dude wipes on the Sports Jedi Network. Thank you to our sponsors. Dude wipes. We really appreciate you. Thank you. We got to re-up on some dude wipes. Let's go. That's our sponsor on everything we do on our channel. Thank you so much, Sports Jedi Network and Dude Wipes. We're wiping everyone clean. Especially when you buy Uber Eats.
Oh, yeah.
And it's Sunday. You know you're ordering that pork fried rice with chicken wing. You want to make sure you have that Dude Wipe. Look at this. He's learning how to do pull-ups, Chris. Look at this.
I'm getting a fucking workout plan.
A workout plan from where? Wow. You know, the official sponsor of All Elite Wrestling. Chat Gronk.
I thought that was WWE that was using AI for their booking. That was the rumor.
The rumor was them and Tony Khan pretty much love what Gronk does with it, you know, with all the graphics.
Boy, he always is fucking arguing with Gronk.
Yeah.
No, him and Dave Meltzer are always arguing with Gronk.
Wow.
Mercedes was arguing with Gronk the other day.
Wow. And not the retired New England Patriot and former Tampa Bay Buck. Not that goofball.
Yeah, he's a fucking clown.
They make all these worthless shows that they're gonna get canceled in a couple weeks instead of keeping good ones going. If you got a good show, keep it going. No, they want to make corny ass shows that don't make they suck. All right, they're going over the Ravens carousel. All right. As we return here, it is the Ravens football. Under center is Lamar Jackson. Lamar now takes Henry. Henry now looks up to get it. There's a beautiful run on first down, 10 yards, 15. So I make that 20 yards on first down. Big run. First down, Ravens. He's got over 100 yards here. And we still got 5:24 left in the first half.
It sucks because every time the Pittsburgh Steelers get a first down, the stadium's supposed to go. The announcer goes, "That is a Pittsburgh Steelers," and the crowd goes, "First down." I haven't heard that all game. Let's get these guys off the field.
I'm trying to hype you guys up. I don't get, they're not doing a lot of first downs.
Nothing for us to get hyped for right now on our side, unfortunately.
Here we go. On the center. Here's Henry. Henry up the gut again. And now, good. Stop there. It looked like he had a nice run there. He had a pickup of 2, but before he was stopped. How about looks like Harry Winkler there? The Fonz. Coming out running like a water boy. All right, here's the first down. Lamar throws incomplete.
There we go.
4:21 here, incomplete. They are in Pittsburgh territory. Adversity.
Come on, come on.
Second and 10. Second and 10. At least the stadium has come alive. You can hear it. 3rd and 9. Excuse me. 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. Lamar looks. He's going to keep it himself. And there should be a hold. No, he gets it. And outside first down, there should be a hold. There should be there's a holding. I saw that a mile away. I saw that a mile away, ladies and gentlemen. Holding on. That's going to be negated. On 64, yep. 10-yard penalty.
You have a better eye than me. I didn't even see that.
That was on Lindenbaum. All he had to do was open up his mouth where I believe he had a tuna fish sandwich before pregame. Would have been just enough. Just had to just stand there.
Okay, yeah.
All you had to do is stand there like a clown. That's it. All you had to do is stand there and copy and paste like all the other, and he would have been. That would have been perfect. But no, he had to go a little bit extra out of his way to hold and grab, like he's at the club. 3rd and 17 now. Took him. Here we go. Lamar fakes, quicks, Flowers.
Go.
Oh, it's a nice one.
Oh
Blockers. Nice
my
run there. Now they have decision. They could either go for it or pin the Steelers back. I would pin the Steelers back because they have not shown any consistency on moving the football offensively. So I will punt and pin them back if I'm Harbaugh. Let's see what he's going to do here with 3:35 and time change and clock shaking, and they will.
Yeah, I'm not surprised here. They have the lead. Obviously, we haven't shown we can do anything on offense. This is just a smart play by John Harbaugh.
You don't want to give the Steelers a short field. They haven't earned it. Make them earn it.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a punt. This one. It's going to take a Raven bounce. It does. They got a Ravens bounce, and they're going to pin them on the 9-yard line. So that's where the Steelers will take over with 3:09. I believe they have 2 timeouts. I don't know. I'll find out what their timeout situation for the Steelers. But 3:09 here. They're trying to get the ball. They're trying to score here before halftime because I believe they do get the football back at half.
Yes, we do get the ball at the half, so this is important that we score on this drive. We have got to score on this damn drive.
And shout out to all our friends, all our collaborators. We want to say what's going on, whether you're watching with us in Nigeria, over there on the TCP, on Flexway. Salute to the Hello Media. Wanted to give a shout out to our guy out there in Nigeria. We are internationally.
Yes.
And that offer is out there for you, Obafemi. Flexway will supply you with the shirts if you give the opportunity.
Oh my God, did Samuel confirm that?
Yeah, we had that conversation on our stream yesterday. It was cool.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Samuel. Shout out to Hello Media, all that good stuff. Just got to supply him with the clothes, the room temperature water, and then Obafemi's going to be your next fucking Roman Reigns.
Shout out to our guys, the Uptown Boys. They are available for bookings. If you're an independent wrestler from Bronx, New York, I got Matt Awesome and Jarrett as we give a little shout out to our friends as well.
Oh, nice. They're teaming together now. Not now, but they haven't. I know it's kind of slowed down. I think Matt had an injury, I guess. So it's good to see they're teaming up again.
And our guy Bobby Munoz had a match here in Florida, Central Florida. He's training and getting back into the ring as well for 2026. So all the our friends, independent wrestlers that are looking for bookings here. All right, vamos a darle ahí. 1st and 10 here for the Steelers now on their own 9-yard line. They're pinned back here. And we going to run here. Here's a toss. And nice run on 1st down. There's a front pickup of 10.
There we go.
And again, pickup of 13 yards on 1st down. They moved the chains. Good power football there. The Artie party. Here we go. 1st and 10 now. Football on the 14-yard line of the Steelers. Now, Rodgers, quick throw to the side and great open field tackle. Pickup of 2 yards. And that's big. The open field one-on-one tackles for the corners for both teams. Ravens so far have been up to the big task at hand. Two-minute warning. And Pittsburgh has all their timeouts. So 2-minute warning with all their timeouts, trailing by 7. They get the football back at the half. Once the half comes back at the 3rd quarter. So if you're a Steeler fan, you have some optimistic here of possibly by the 3rd quarter, possibly trying to take the lead, dare I say.
Yeah, we it's important that we score this drive. We don't need a field goal. A field goal would be okay. I wouldn't be mad, but we need a touchdown, bro. Need it.
Any chance you see Joe Burrow leaving the Bengals? You think he's trading, wants out?
I think he wants out. I don't know if they trade him. I definitely don't think that he comes to Pittsburgh. I definitely don't think they're trading him in the division. That's gonna be a tough one, bro. That's gonna be a tough one. I'm
here.
They for how good their offense is, they just
I'll embrace the Joe Burrow hug to the Jets. I'd rather have Burrow than Mahomes. Mahomes is, healthy wise, but Mahomes is going to be an ACL. He's not going to be here for a while.
Yeah.
Mahomes is better quarterback, but not after that injury, at that age, and that contract. I'll take Burrow. But we'll find a way to screw that up too. Hey, you know what? Pittsburgh might have Daniel Jones as their quarterback next year.
I won't mind that. It's hard to come back from that type of injury and still be you, but like if he could play even close to he was this season, I don't mind that. I wouldn't mind Daniel Jones coming to Pittsburgh.
Kyler Murray is going to be available out here.
Kyler Murray's going to be available.
I worry about him.
Yeah, so do I.
And he was good in Pee Wee football, and they're all the same height.
Yeah, he was good his first 2 seasons, but they gave him Marvin Harrison. They gave him finally a receiver, and he can't do shit.
All right, 2 minutes for you guys. 2 minutes. We'll probably go on We're going. Chris is going to do his halftime report on X. I will take a quick break. We'll keep the stream going, and we'll just have the video playing over and over. Here we go. 2nd and 9 now. Rodgers throws back foot. Oh, good defensive stop.
Mm-hmm.
What a great stop. And that was the corner on the safety on a tight end. Good stop there. 3rd and 9. Wiggins again. And sometimes they're ticky-tack. That hand around his waist really didn't obscure that, but you see a lot of times they'll call holding other officials. It really wasn't, but I'm glad they let it play. Rodgers, 39, shotgun formation. Looking, has plenty rush. Four-man rush, steps out of the pocket. Rodgers could run for a first down. He's going to get a first down. He's going to step his toes for a little extra, goes out of bounds. And he keeps their timeouts going. Smart play. He tippy-toed, went out of bounds, and they moved the chains, and they keep all three of their timeouts. Did not have to blow a timeout. And boy, the Ravens, if they could just would have got off the field, they have their timeouts, and they would have got an opportunity to be opportunistic there. But
and let's shout out number 76 right there, coming in with that block. That kind of seals it for Aaron Rodgers right then and there. I think he decides to run it. Great block.
Quick throw.
There we go,
man, Thielen. I thought Rodgers undercut that, but no. Good pickup from the ankles there by Thielen. And they're moving the football, a little confidence builder, and that's a pickup of 7 there on first down. Oh, no, they said second and 3. What the hell? That don't look like 3 yards. Something's wrong.
Yeah,
now they're gonna look. There's a dunk. And he cut back inside. He should have went to the outside, but they got timeouts. They should burn their first timeout here. There's a first down.
Right now. Oh my God, what are you doing?
They timeout. First timeout taken here.
Go.
But you know what? They could have went to the outside and saved that timeout.
I agree.
It is what it is. See right here.
That is a good throw. That's a good little inside throw there by Rodgers.
All right, 1st and 10 now. Here we go. Rodgers looks to throw. Rodgers quick throws on the middle, beautifully down.
Here we go, Calvin.
And they're in field goal range. Austin with the catch. This is why when you have your timeouts here, you could work the middle of the field. That's a smart. And Rodgers is an assassin. If you got the guys running across the field, here we go. Another first down here with 40 seconds on the clock. They did not elect to take a timeout here. They let the clock run. So no timeout.
Snap.
Rodgers throws incomplete. So you burn a lot of time there for an incomplete pass.
Yeah.
2nd and 10. All right. 2nd and 10. Ball on 24-yard line. Rodgers looks, quick throws. Gainwell, who's been a workhorse here for them. He stays in bounds.
Where are they going to spot him?
And they will going to burn another timeout. He's short of the line of game and 1 yard short, and they have to burn another timeout on 3rd down, where he should have just plowed and right to the outside and just reach with the football to the out of bounds. If he drops the football out of bounds, he's not going to turn the football over. You should have treated it like a pylon situation there.
They're probably going to go for the first down, and maybe they're going to go for the first down here. Probably call a timeout, burn some time off, kick a field goal, go into the half. Unfortunately,
last thing you don't need is a turnover.
Exactly. So just give the ball to Gainwell or Jalen Moore, and down the middle, call a timeout, kick the field goal.
All right, play clock. What happened? Did they reset the play clock? 3rd and 2 now. All right, they stopped the clock. There we go. Now it's under 25 seconds. That was a little bit of a weird situation, but it was. One timeout left here for the Steelers. 3rd and 2 now. They're in their own. They're in the Pittsburgh. They're in the Ravens 16-yard line. Rodgers quick throws, and that's a first down, and that was a great. They kept it in bounds.
Wait, what?
They kept it in play. They called the final timeout. I thought he was tackled out of bounds.
I thought he was out. Yeah, me too.
Even Tomlin is looking at that. They said the officials said in bounds. I thought he got tackled out of bounds. Ooh, 15 seconds here, and the Steelers have to use their final timeout. Let's see. Wait a minute. We got whistles. Remember, now they should expedited replays, but I don't know if they're going to replay that because that's the judgment call of the official. I don't
think they're going to do that.
But it's also the official's judgment call, so I don't know if that's reviewable.
If nothing happens, if you run the ball, which they should, you got to get back on the line quick and spike.
1st and goal now. 1st and goal. Ball on the 9-yard line.
Oh, no.
Shotgun formation. Game on the backfield with Rodgers. Rodgers looks. Rodgers throws back foot, shoulder, and that should be incomplete. Looking for a flag there. They were a little bit tangled up. I'm surprised that usually a flag will come out there. No flag. Well, it was within the 5-yard cushion. I don't know. I think
he kind of forces him out of bounds, and if he's out of bounds, he's ineligible. So that's confusing. Oh, Pat. Oh my God, Rodgers. See, my problem with Rodgers has been this season in the red zone. He looks for the one-on-one and doesn't make his reads, and it pisses me off. It's like he knows who he's throwing to before the ball's thrown.
2nd and goal now. 11 seconds. Rodgers looks. No timeouts here. Rodgers throws back foot. Going for it. No, he throws it away. 7 seconds. And this will be the field goal unit. I don't know if they'll run. They'll risk if they're going to run another play here.
Go, Danny Smith. Tell Mike Tomlin to put the damn field goal unit on the field. Oh my!
They're going for it on 3rd and goal. I think it's risky because if you have a missed snap, you could throw the football away and still have a couple seconds if you're on the field goal. But they're going to go for it here on 3rd down.
Oh my God!
7 seconds here.
All in the half.
All right, here we go. 3rd and goal. Rodgers looks from the shotgun. Kim Surveillance goes, throws back in the end zone. And there's the flag.
Yes!
Pass interference with 2 seconds left. So the football on the 1-yard line. Hamilton. They got away with it earlier. They weren't going to get away. Football on the 1-yard line. Now, if you are Tomlin, do you go for it with 2 seconds or do you kick the field goal here?
Kick the field goal. We get the ball in the half. Play it safe. This is the division championship.
First and goal, and they're going for it. Remember, the tush push failed earlier. They're trying to tie it down as Rodgers wants to quiet down the crowd. Under center is Rodgers.
Oh, no.
Running back came on the backfield. 318. He's trying to get him off sides. Why? It doesn't help. He's going to move a half a yard or nose. And there's the pitch. He's got stopped. He got nothing. You get nothing, sir. Nothing. We go to the half.
Why?
Oh, my God.
Why? Why? Why?
Chris, go do your halftime because you know how this goes.
Oh, my God, dude. Why?
Wow.
I'll be right back.
This is not. Woo. Chris will be back. He is going to do his halftime report. Man, he is going to be livid. Wow, that was a bad decision. All right, we're going to halftime break. Do not go anywhere. Halftime break. Let me get that halftime video, and we will be back. And let me see. Wow, that was crazy. Chris will be upset. All right, guys, I will be back. Give me 1 second.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
Wipe them out. All of them.
I felt a great disturbance in the force, as if millions of voices suddenly cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced.
You underestimate my power!
I mean, I don't even want to know if I want to show you guys the play. I don't want to show you guys the play, but I'll show you guys this, right? You see in this thing right here, why is this a thing? So he pitches it right here. Why, like, go outside? Instead, he stops and he sees this and he cuts in. Why would you do that? You just screwed yourself over right there, Kenny. You screwed yourself right there by not just sticking outside.
Tony, what's going on, Tony?
Should have kept the fucking field. You should have had the field goal unit out there. This play calling is awful. This defense is awful. It's like we don't want to win this game. I said it's going to come down to who wants to win this game. And it's clearly not the Steelers. Hell no, it's clearly not the Steelers. Baltimore clearly wants this game more than us. And it's sad. It is sad because why is it that we can't execute now? Is DK being on the field really isn't a factor? Because the reality is he hasn't done anything all season. So I'm not using that as an excuse right now. I'm not using that excuse that, if DK, like Dan Orlovsky from ESPN wants to say that he believes that the Steelers beat the Browns next week if DK Metcalf's on the field. I disagree because he has not produced the way that we know DK Metcalf can. So why am I going to kind of believe that where I'm not seeing it? I watched the Steelers. I covered the Steelers. I've been watching the games all year. Sorry if I think DK Metcalf isn't producing well because he's not. So that the offense needs to pick it up, man. I don't know what else I need to say. They need to pick it up. They need to get this game going. Roman Wilson's not even playing. I mean, he's hurt. He's whatever. He's healthy and active. I mean, Calvin Austin's not doing much. Our run game isn't going anywhere. Kenneth Gainwell is doing literally all that man can do. And it sucks because this team should be in the playoffs. This game shouldn't mean anything. This game should have been at 1 o'clock. I should not be here on a Sunday night ranting to you guys and just losing sleep over this. I mean, I hate that our season's going to end to the Ravens another year. Another year that our Steelers are going to lose to the Ravens. Can you guys believe that? I can't. I sure as hell can't because so look, whatever happens at the end of the game, it happens at this point. I'm not going to come on here and scream. I've done that all season. I'm tired of it. I'm so sick of screaming and saying what they should and shouldn't do. It's going to be the last drive. It's going to be the last half of the season. So I'm just going to watch the game. I'm just going to see what they do because I don't see what else they can pull out of their sleeves that is going to all of a sudden give the team this spark that they need, especially offensively. I mean, not going for the field goal right when, 2 seconds left, first and goal, you barely got there because of that penalty. The penalty, and one thing about penalties too, I think, the both sides of the ball are getting kind of the rough end of the stick, but there's a lot of calls that you could debate are pass interference, and they're not calling it, and I know me and Kevin were just watching the game, and we saw in special teams where the Ravens punted the ball, and it looked like, they could have called the penalty for rushing the kicker. And they didn't call that. So they're kind of picking and choosing what penalties they want in this game, which, it's good and bad. Obviously, you want to let these guys play. This game means everything. But you still got to call the game down the middle. And they haven't been doing that. So officiating obviously needs to be better in the second half, but we need to be better in the second half. Because we're not showing that we even deserve to be in the playoffs. I mean, this Ravens team looks like the Ravens team that people expected all season long. Is this team right here, the Derrick Henry we're seeing in the first half. Lamar Jackson maybe, doesn't make the best decisions against the Steelers, but he's looking like he's Lamar Jackson. And that's obviously not looking good for us. And it's looking good for the Ravens. I mean, they're going to probably go on to play the Texans. They're hot, two teams. They're hot right now. They got the win last week with their backup quarterback on a primetime game. So I don't know what else the Steelers can do to get themselves going. I think they lose all momentum not kicking a field goal on that last play before going into the half. And it sucks. It sucks. They won't throw the ball down the field. They don't utilize the middle of the field. It's not like Baltimore's playing a lot of zone coverage inside. No, they're playing a lot of man. They know that nobody in this Steelers offense can beat any of these guys man on man. You're not putting anybody, Marquez Valdes-Scantling, Scotty Miller, Adam Thielen, Calvin Austin. Marlon Humphrey is looking at them and like, okay, there's no DK. We're going to press them all night. We're going to make these guys uncomfortable. And that's what they're doing. They're making Adam Thielen so uncomfortable. The only person they're not making uncomfortable is Kenneth Gainwell. And I feel like we're just using him the whole game. We're relying on him to get us the yards, and we can't do that. We can't do that, guys. It's not going to get us anywhere with what we need to do. So with that being said, I'm probably going to cut this a little short. I'm going to go back to the Sports Jedi Network here. We are doing our watch along for the game. Make sure you guys go check out the Sports Jedi Network. Subscribe. We leave a like. We're doing a lot of wrestling stuff over there. We just had an interview with Janai Kai. Great interview. Wonderful professional wrestler. She gave us a good 45 minutes of her time. So we appreciate her for that. Make sure you guys go check it out. And with that being said, guys, we're going to go back over there and head over to the watch along. So thank you guys for being here with me for this halftime report. There will be a post-game show later on tomorrow. I'm not going to do it tonight. I'm probably going to be either really, really pissed off and not in the mood to do it, or going to be really, really excited and happy to where it's just not going to be able to do it tonight. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for the post show.
All right. Chris. You heard Chris on his end. Chris on his end finished his report there. Good job on Chris. Check him out definitely on his channel, and we shared it here, giving his thoughts here. For good job there on he breaking it down his halftime, and we got to watch it here. We shared it, and we got to see Chris.
Guys, hell yeah, dude.
That there.
That was the last one of the year. I appreciate you guys. That was fun. It's been fun. I don't know, man. Not going for the field goal right there, just that kills the momentum for the fans, the team. That's going to be a tough one to swallow when this game's over if it doesn't go our way.
All right, here we go. The Steelers, and you guys get the football back, so you guys could go turn around here and tie the game. And you know what? Your start 0-0, so you could do a lot of damage control here, and they pick up the kickoff and right onto the 35-yard line. That's where they begin. The Steelers offense.
What up, Austin? No, I don't. I actually don't want Tomlin to get fired. I think you give him something, bro. He hasn't had anything since Big Ben on that offensive side. I think you give him something. Obviously, he hasn't had a losing season, which I don't like to celebrate because we are expected better than that. But that's the reality of the situation. He hasn't not had a losing season despite all the quarterbacks. So I don't know, Austin. That's a tough question. I like to say no, but from what I've been seeing the last couple of years, it might have to be a time for a change, bro.
As Rodgers is under center on 1st and 10 here. And here's a pitch. Warren, beautiful run on 1st down, a pickup of 9. That's what they're going to need. Some power running here in the second half. Wear down the Baltimore defense. You're only down by 1 score. if you could start controlling and switch the narrative of controlling the line of scrimmage on your offensive line with the football, that's all it's going to favor the Steelers, especially at home.
Yep.
All right, 2nd and 1. Rodgers, if he's going to run, here's a run. So if they pick up a first down here.
There we go.
So they move the chains here. They're trying to establish here the run here, early part. Warren again. Now, interesting, they went with, is that something that they normally do, Warren over Cardwell, or is that something that they normally do, or could it be something?
So they're both pretty decent outside, like as like a wide receiver, kind of getting big yards after the catch. But with Kenneth, to me, I'm guessing that they're going to run another inside run. From what I've been seeing, Kenneth Gainwell is the guy they like to use when they're going to do a pass.
Shotgun. Rodgers, pressure. Clean pocket. Stepped up, almost incomplete. Looking for a flag attended there for Thielen, and nope, incomplete.
It's a good block by Jalen Warren, giving Aaron Rodgers a little more time to throw that ball.
Absolutely. Second and 10 now. Shotgun, empty backfield. Now looking to throw. Rodgers, quick throw, and almost intercepted. You got two Ravens converting together, and we look like we have an injury here.
Uh-oh. Kyle Hamilton, that's their best defensive back.
Might have gotten the wind knocked out of him. Because Hamilton, they conveyor there. They wanted a flag for early contact. Oh, yeah, you're right. Rodgers is correct. There was early contact there. Gilman is coming off the field, and let's see where Hamilton is still being worked on. That is their heart and soul of their defense. Let's see. As they take a high shot here of the stadium, as they take a timeout. Injury timeout as Hamilton for the Ravens is down. This could be another momentum shift too, where they're establishing the run, and now Hamilton comes down, where they could continue the run and be more successful with the pass with their tight ends. We'll see.
I think they could utilize the middle of the field without Kyle Hamilton in the game, which they haven't been doing. So
All right, we got a commercial break. Timeout here. If you haven't hit the like, please do hit the like button, please.
must be a long injury, long commercial.
And it is pretty long. Too bad we don't have a timer to tell us how long the commercial is going to be, like the Netflix. Did my phone die? All right, we still got it. We got the injury timeout. They still need a commercial break. Hopefully they don't need to bring a stretcher out here. All right, here we go. We should be coming back here. Let's see. Lakers and the guard. They at the guard against the Knicks February 1st on Peacock. Sunday Night Basketball. Maybe I might do that one. Hamilton is fine. He gave pound to Rodgers. Got on his own accord. Fist bumping. All right. Respect. Here we go. 3rd and 10. Rodgers, quick throw over the middle. Gets a first down to his tight end.
At Fryermuth, baby. Let's go.
So they got no safeties over the top. Beautiful play there. Keep an eye on that if Hamilton is out of the game here. Here we go. 1st and 10 now. They're in Baltimore territory here. Here we go. There's a pitch. There's a 1 yard pickup.
Didn't read his blockers right.
Smith. Yeah, was he a high back, running back, wide receiver? They did that there with him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of the guys is back. Gilman is back in the game. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. Right now, they're in a real long field goal range. I don't even think they're at probably in the upper 55-yard plus range, as they showed Darnell Washington was out.
He would have been such a big help in this game.
2nd and 8. Empty backfield. Rodgers looks. Rodgers and throws over the shoulder. Back. And now dropped it on the dime. And they're 1st and goal.
Let's go. Finally, Adam Thielen
showing
the veteran shit. Veteran doing veteran shit, baby. Let's go.
Beautiful throw by Rodgers. That's a window thrower. Man, that's shades of Eli Manning to Mario Manningham. Anyway. First thing, here we go. Here's a run. They could, let me correct myself. They could still pick up a first down without scoring a touchdown. They get to the 1 yard line. So it is 2nd down and 7. They could get a whole set of downs if they get to the 1 yard line. But I don't think Steeler Nation wants that. They want the 7. They want the touchdown. Why is that lady there with a green? Oh, because of Rodgers. Never mind. It's like, why are you there with the wrong hat? 2nd and 6. Rodgers looking. Rodgers now gets the throw. Looks. Back shoulder. Warren, nice juke. He's getting close to the first down. And
he got stuck behind number 32.
Wow. They're 1 yard short of the first down and three yards from going into the end zone. Big 3rd down. Huge 3rd down here. And good job there by the Steelers offensive line. Six blockers, but they did their job. 3rd and 1 now. 3rd and 1 on the 3 yard line. Let's see. Actually, 2.5 yard line to be more precise. Now, inside, and they get stuffed.
Oh, my God.
They've got stuff, and they are no gain. No, they say 1 yard gain. 4th and 1. What do you do here?
I'm going to lose my mind if they don't kick the field goal. Kick the... Oh, my God, no, the offense.
They are going for it, ladies and gentlemen.
Why?
Because he won't want to be in Pittsburgh. He has his house for sale.
Oh, my God, they're bringing Cam Hayward in. No, they're doing this dumb fucking formation. Why?
4th and 1. 4th and 1. Here we go. Bunch formation. And push, and it's a first down, ladies and gentlemen. First down!
Are we sure about that?
The officials coming in, and they call it single first down. Pittsburgh.
Holy hell.
1st and goal from the 1 yard line.
I still hate that fucking play. I don't care. I still don't like that.
Here's the thing I don't like. If you're gonna do it, take Rodgers off the field and put an extra person.
Thank
to
you.
block.
He just stands back there looking like an idiot.
Oh no, Hamilton is being carted off. First and goal. Same push. And we get a flag. Do we got flags? Yes, we got flags. I saw flags all over the place. He's not in the end zone yet either. Oh, now they call touchdown by the officials. It's rule of touchdown, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see what the play going on is. They're such a wet blanket, the officials. You can't ever celebrate, think it's a touchdown, or got to wait 10 minutes. All sides on the defense. Touchdown.
This is why you kicked the field goal. We could have the lead. Oh, my God. No. Oh. This is AFC North football, ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy about the touchdown. I'd be even more fucking happy if we would have kicked the field goal to go into the lead.
I see where the offsides was. Okay.
Yeah, that's a big offside.
It's a play is confirmed as a touchdown. Now extra point, and Hamilton goes off the field for the Ravens. So if you're a Ravens fans, what a set of turn of events. You thought you had momentum at halftime where they stopped them, and coming out of the halftime, run. They started running the football. That play over the middle, misfortunes of some injury, and now the touchdown, and we're all even. New game. So they went on a 6.5 minute drive, and now we are all even. Wow. Are you not entertained?
I don't want the entertainment. I want the fucking brutality. Come on, Steelers. Pick this shit up, man.
All right. Ooh, you see that movie? Send Help. It looks like Castaway with a dark twist. Instead of Wilson, it's the girl going nuts there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, new game, Chris. New game, new hope, new esperanza.
Yep, 0-0, literally. We got to.
An Equinox? You kidding me? You're driving an Equinox? It's gonna make you want to make out? Really? An Equinox. You can imagine what a Toyota wants to do.
That's crazy.
All right, we're all even at 10. Here's the kickoff.
Triple H says tomorrow's going to be a new era.
Yeah, all right, here we go. Up the middle on the 35 and tripped just short, 34-yard line. That's where the
Good tackle.
Ravens will take it.
Go. That's funny, man. I love reading those fucking tweets. Tomorrow, new era, new beginning. I had the compilation of him saying, "It's what we do. It's what we do. It's what we do." Oh my God! All right, come on, defense. Back to football. Let's go. Had a nice couple of drives. Last 3 drives were pretty decent. Keep that thing going.
Here we
QB
go.
contain. Let's go.
They run the football, Henry, and gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Pierre.
Beautiful stop. No gain. Back to the line of scrimmage they go. 2nd and 10. You got to pump up McCormick in there. He wants to spice things up. He wants to throw some ketchup on that bad boy. They should have named that back to Heinz. I hate that new name that they have.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. We all feel the same way.
2nd and 9 now. Shotgun for Lamar Jackson. Clock at 4. He gets the snap. Looks. Surveys. In the pocket. Incomplete.
Yes.
Wait a minute. No whistle. It took a long time for them to. So, was it a live ball?
Yeah, I don't know why. Oh, no, Jalen Ramsey. That's not good.
Ramsey is down, ladies and gentlemen. But it was an incomplete pass. Boy, they took a long time to call it incomplete. They let the ball waffled around on the field before going out of bounds. All right, Ramsey walking off. But he looked like he's okay, unlike Hamilton, who was caught it off. 39 here.
Oh, yeah,
And the
baby.
terrible towels
They're waving.
Are waving. Here we go. Big play here for the defense for the Steelers. 39. Man in motion for the Ravens. Lamar in shotgun. Looks. Throws. And batted down and intercepted.
Let's go! TJ Watt, baby! Come on!
And he gets it, and Twat gets the interception. They're in business. They're in business. Steelers now. What a turn of events here. As everything is unraveling, that's why you can't lose your cool.
Let's go!
And a game that the Ravens were dominating the line of scrimmage, and what a turn here. What a nice play, and the ball just ricochets right into TJ Watt for Stanley as it takes a boom, gadoon, and boom, right into him. Here we go. Good turn of events for the Steelers. Steeler Nation. Now cash it in. Go for 6, not the 3. You need the touchdown. Then you're really stepping on the Ravens' throat. Here we go. Pittsburgh with the football on the 26-yard line. And now Rodgers throws on the flat on the outside to his Warren. Warren cuts back. Warren gets crunched, and he picks up 9 on first down. Beautiful.
Ooh. Oh, okay, good. He took I thought, yeah, that was a good little. I thought he got hit pretty good there.
Playing a little moxie here. You see some moxie here from the Steelers. Warren wanted to get that contact, went back inside into the field. He paid the price, but that's the price of being a wide receiver, catching a ball on the flats, getting that extra yards there. It sets the Steelers up for 2nd and 1. They could do all types of things here. They could run it. They could pass here. Here we go. Rodgers under center. Extra offensive lineman for the Steelers here. This is going to be a play action. No, they give it right back, and they pick up a first down right up the A-gap. Beautiful. First down, we moved the chains for the
There we
Steelers.
go. Come on. Oh, is he dealing with a concussion?
Yeah. Under center is Rodgers, tied at 10. Rodgers now. They're gonna run the football. Good cut inside. There's the pickup. Oh, almost had it.
There we go. Way to
run.
keep on to that ball. Do that paranoid the shit out of me there. You saw him trying to keep on to that ball.
And it'll be short. It'll be third down and short here. 3rd and 2. Second and 3, excuse me. Thought it was third down, but I was on first. Beautiful job there by the Steelers controlling the line of scrimmage here in the second half. So they are making an emphasis of controlling the offensive line of scrimmage, imposing their will, putting 6 offensive linemen at times. And I like the way they're doing with the Steelers here. Here we go. Rodgers again. He's going to run, cut, nowhere, but good, hard running. You know what? He picked up a 1 yard, but that 1 yard was well worth it because it makes it third and shorter, 3rd and 1. But that was a hard fought 1 yard. You gotta, if you're a Steeler fan, you're gonna love it because they're showing a lot of passion in their runs and trying to get every inch, every yard possible. You got to be excited the turn of events here in this third quarter coming out of that locker room from Tomlin. 3rd and 2. I'm trying to joke. Oh, timeout. Ugh. This is where I have an issue with these timeouts here in the second half. You did a great job to save it in the first half, but here you're going to need it, especially on a game that's tied here with so much on the line. I know he's trying to get him off sides with the hard count, but man, you want to save your timeouts.
Yeah, I question the timeouts in the second half every game.
And when I was talking about the way they're dominating the line of scrimmage, the way they're running, that shows that they still have the coaches back, because they could easily quit on the coach or not give that effort for those plays that mess up at the half, before the half, not getting the field goal and trusting the offense. Maybe that was Tomlin's speech. I gave trust to you guys to go get 7, and I still trust you guys. So I need you guys to respond for me, and they are responding for the head coach. He's still got the locker room.
Come on.
3rd and 2. Shotgun formation. Running back in the backfield. Here we go. Looking to throw. Looking for Rodgers, tippy toes, back foot, throw, shoulder. Incomplete. Is there a flag? I got to wait. We have to wait because you can't say no flag. 4th down.
Dude, why is the offense staying out there? I'm going to flip. I will literally.
No, it's a field goal attempt. He's going for the field goal. He's going to take the point.
Good. He's not stupid now.
See, the difference between that play and the play that they called pass interference, Gilman was looking all the time with his head back.
Yeah.
Here's Boswell. And the Steelers take their first lead of the game.
There we go.
So that interception becomes a big, big boost for the Steelers because they get 3 points out of it.
Needed that. Let's go. Come on. It's been a good Sunday night game, but
very fun. It's fun. It's a fun game. It's going pretty smooth here. We thank you guys for joining us, for being with us on the watch along here. I know some of you people might have to start returning back to work tomorrow from your holiday vacation, but thank you for joining us on a Sunday night. Thank you. Gracias. Gracias un millón for being with us here tonight.
Absolutely.
I think I might be honest with you. I think I might have paid for maybe 2 coffees in my lifetime ever, or anything from Starbucks.
Dude, I never had an issue with Starbucks. I would get it if I'm like, ow, if I whatever, just get something, whatever. I'm not crazy for it. I'd rather make my own, but I wouldn't mind it. Dunkin's what I can't fucking stand. And then I went to New York, and then I got whatever matcha they had there. Dude, I'm never going to Starbucks again. I rather just find a local. If I'm getting coffee out, I'll go to like a nice local spot that seems cool or whatever. But Starbucks is trash.
I've got a gift
Dunkin',
card.
if you drink coffee from Dunkin', oh,
I've got a gift card here that it's still sitting there. I don't know. They gave it to me like maybe 6 years ago. Probably they still got money in it. That's how much I go. Yeah, Starbucks. Like, thank you. I appreciate for the gift, but I don't drink Starbucks. I drink Cafe
oh
Bustelo.
damn. BFAB suffered an injury during the holiday show today.
Another, Jesus Christ, another injury because Meechin and BFAB both.
Yeah, BFAB just. Yeah.
Here's I hate to say it. I could see a release for her.
Yeah, me too. Unfortunately.
All right, can the Ravens
King Henry,
answer?
my ass.
Can the Ravens answer here? This swing momentum here, this 10-point swing momentum here by the Pittsburgh Steelers. 10 unanswered points from Pittsburgh. Now it's up to the Ravens to answer that back. All right, here's the kickoff. All right, here we go. Picks it up on the 2-yard line. Gets to the 20. And good coverage there by the Steelers. Oh, wait a minute. We got a loose ball here. It was a fumble, but the Ravens recovered. And they were too busy to tell us about the swishing down the mountains for people we never heard of. They were too busy showing us skaters. Who gives a shit? We want to know. There was a potential fumble in an AFC North title game, and you're showing us people switching down the mountain. Who gives a shit? His knees were down.
Yeah, that's why I'm not really going crazy. I knew it was.
First down. Here's the run. Pickup of.
There we go. Good spot.
2.5 yards on first down. To the 25, 26-yard line here is Derrick Henry. I haven't seen Lamar really laser focused throwing the football. Although they really don't need it. They didn't need it until maybe now. Maybe you want to add a little run pass combo connection here, but we'll see. I mean, they've been controlling it. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Lamar gives it to Henry. Henry now with the run. Henry, another dose of Henry. First down, Ravens. Maybe I take that back. Maybe they are going to be run heavy.
They got to. That's what's working for them.
Here's the thing: you eat a lot of clock here. If you come up empty, I understand it's only a 3-point game. Maybe that's what they're envisioning here. Keep it close. Wear down the Steelers defensively here. 1st and 10 now. Here's a sweep. Oh, we just got crunched.
There we go.
-1 yard on that one. You could hear it from here. Highsmith. He's out there giving some German suplexes with that name. Highsmith.
Imagine TJ Watt as a fucking wrestler or some shit, dude. He'd be crazy.
And they got away with a holding there on Stanley again.
That's a big holding. Holy hell. Block behind the back.
All right, 2nd and 11. 3 wide receivers, bunt formation, and we have a.
Yo, there we go.
Now, is it on Twat? Did he go off? Let's see.
I thought number 81 went offsides first.
Or start on the offense. It's on the offense, ladies and gentlemen.
There we
Moving
go.
back. Ravens offense stuttering here. They need something. They need something to get them going. Derrick Henry is trying, but a couple of mistakes here by the Ravens on penalties. And they 2 plays without Derrick Henry have been negative. Let's see if they go back to Derrick Henry. He's in the game here. We got Lamar. Play clock down to 9. Shotgun formation. Henry in the backfield, but he's going to pass. Lamar looks, and that one.
There we go. Let's go.
It was tipped at the line of scrimmage. A little lackadaisical there for Lamar Jackson.
Our defense is waking up. Chat, yes. Our defense is waking up. They want to play football now. Let's go.
And with a lead and these mistakes, self-inflicting mistakes, and the crowd just elevates the crowd, and the energy of that building continues to elevate here. All right, here's a 3rd down. 3rd and 16 here. And that building is erupting. Here is Lamar. Lamar now is going to have to get this 1st down with his arm. He throws underneath. And that's going to be short of the 1st down as they bunch about and good stop by the Steelers.
Holy shit.
So Baltimore will punt here.
Let's go. Come on.
Their big mistake when they went away from Derrick Henry. I know you have to give him a blow, but man.
Yeah.
They should have kept him in play action if that was the case. They when they went.
Let's go.
Here's the punt.
Discipline. Watch the ball. Watch the ball. Don't do that shit. Come on.
There's a kick. Punt. They're going to let it bounce here, taking all right, around the 11-yard line. A 3-point game here. 1 minute left in the 3rd quarter. 16 minutes left for someone's season to end. So Walmart Plus wants to be the new Kroger Amazon. Or bad commercial. All right. Good time here. Chris is a little nervous. He's sweating. You got momentum right now.
You got to keep that momentum, man. You got to keep it. No 4 and outs.
You've got momentum. You guys should be momentum. Although it's a 3-point game, though, a little mistake here and there.
Oh yeah, baby. Beautiful Acrisure Stadium. Oh mama, I can't hear you. I'm crying.
All right, there we go. Rodgers from the shotgun formation. Offense for the Steelers here. Shotgun formation for Rodgers now. Looks to, and he's gonna hand the football off. Got to the outside and a pickup of 3 yards.
Ugh, no one cares about this shit.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4 now. Rodgers shotgun. Rodgers looks, throws underneath, and that's short pass, and that's a first down. Move the chains to his tight end.
And the third, 15 more minutes.
All right, here we go. We go to the 4th quarter. Here we go. One more quarter of Steeler football. Or will they be playing next week? Oh, that's what it was.
Oh, mama, I can't hear.
There we go. Oh, 4th quarter time. 4th quarter time. 4th quarter time. Let's go. All right, Chris, tell me what is your game plan as a fan? What do you want to see your Steelers do here in the 4th quarter? Besides winning, obviously. That's the
So you get a lead right here, like a good touchdown right here. Clock management is your best friend. You already burned a timeout. You got 2 left. You got to control the clock. The clock is your best friend. If you get the first down, every first down you get from here on now when you're up, take your time lining up. Especially if you get this lead right here. They got to control the clock. Let the clock be on their side. Of course, that's what if they're up, if they still have the lead. And I think they could be good. But again, defense has the momentum right now. So that's obviously good. The offense needs to kind of pick up on that. Hopefully they'll be in good shape in this last quarter.
okay. That's a trolley. Okay, I'm like, what the hell is that?
Those things are sick. All right, 1st and 10. Come on.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Steelers now. First play here of the 4th quarter. Play clock is down to 4. They're going to have to burn another timeout. No, they just got it off. Oh, that was a dangerous play, but look, they've called a positive, but he slips.
Oh, Scotty Miller.
Miller, pickup of 4 or 5. Pickup of 5, 2nd and 5. Remember, winner clinches the NFC North and becomes the number 4 seed, hosting the Houston Texans. Here we go. Quick throw by Rodgers. And there should be a flag. That's going to go back. That was a total pick.
Man.
That was a total pick right there, right in front of the officials. Offensive interference. Remember, next week in Pittsburgh, you might have Britt Baker versus Thunder Rosa.
She's never coming back to the company.
I don't even think she'd be back in wrestling.
Not for a long time, man.
Nope, I don't think she'll be back in wrestling. She's done. 2nd and 15. Rodgers looks, throws underneath, quick one. And pick up a 5. 3rd and 8, so a little positivity there on that play. Didn't get most of it, but most of those penalty yards back. 3rd and 8 makes it 3rd and manageable instead of 3rd and long. Third and 8 now. Rodgers clutch throws, cried open, beautiful play.
Did he? There we go.
He got it, first down.
MVS.
And Rodgers clutch. I was like, you watch that play develop. I don't think Rodgers is really confident throwing to Scanlon. Kind of threw him behind him. Threw him behind him too.
I don't freaking blame him.
He caught it, and boy, if that football did not hit his helmet, he was not going to catch it, man. Holy crap. He David Tyree that one. First down. Damn, they moved the chains. Here's a rollout by Rodgers. Rodgers with plenty of time. He's going for the home run. The ball's up in the air. Almost intercepted. Incomplete.
Holy moly. That's so risky.
Starks almost had
So
it.
risky.
And he was going to Valdez-Scantling.
Gee, what a fucking shocker. Listen, Aaron, he ain't DK. And you have to throw you threw that ball way too deep, and he was running. I don't know.
2nd and 10. And he's going to hand the football. Here's a run. Warren, beautiful run there for a pickup of 3. All right, 3rd down coming up. A huge 3rd down here. Baltimore needs to get off the field, their defense. So they need to stop here. They need to get the football back on offense. We need Lamar Jackson to get in some rhythm. Lamar Jackson has not been in rhythm. It's offensive line with the running game of the Ravens offensively, and they have lost their pizzazz there. So it's 3rd and 7. Third and 7 now. They converted last time on 3rd and 8. Let's see. Rodgers looks. Rodgers from the shotgun. Pressure. Stepped up. He got Jed. He's going to get sacked. Get down, Rodgers. Go. And Rodgers looks like he's hurt. Let me see. He got twisted like a pretzel. No, he's back up. He's up. He's up. He just wanted to touch and smell grass. He was taking a sniff of the grass.
I think he might have landed on that arm. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, he landed up on that arm. All right, Jabril Peppers, don't fuck anything up.
Here's the punt. Not deep, but is that a live football? It did not hit anyone. It was not a live football, but smart play by the Steelers to go ahead and continue it. But they say no one touched it. both Ravens collided on that. They are lucky that the ball never touched any of the Ravens player and become a live football. Now, let's see the replay. Oh, he was pushed into him. He was pushed in the back. They're lucky they didn't get called a penalty there. But there was a push to the back there. He's calling for a fair catch, and he pushed his teammate in. He pushed Walker into him.
Yeah.
That was a push in the back.
Lucky.
That should have been a penalty.
Yeah, he's lucky as hell.
And that would have sucked if they would have called a live football and they would have scored. You know the controversy that would have been? All scoring plays are reviewable, but I don't know if there's a penalty if they are allowed. Who knows?
That would have been a big time. That would have been the second time the refs fuck over the Ravens against us.
We got a commercial break, guys. We have a commercial break. Please, thank you. Thank you. Please hit that like. If you're on X, hit that like on the screen, on the broadcast as well. Help us out there, man.
Hell yeah. Retweet, like, follow, all that stuff's free, man. Oh yeah, baby. They just got done playing Renegade. I can tell by all the terrible towels. Let's go.
Yeah. They're playing it as we
I have a
come back.
Renegade soundbar, ladies and gentlemen, but this is YouTube, so I will not be playing that. But let's go.
All right, here we go. Here's a play action over the top and caught.
Oh.
And he quiets the crowd, and there's a pickup of 13 on first down, 13-yard pickup, first down, Ravens. Actually, 15-yard pickup. Is there a flag?
Is there? I can't see that damn graphic up. Or they just
He's got an
calling
injury.
timeout.
The left guard now. As we're getting Voorhees, not related to Jason, but Voorhees is coming off the field. All right, that was Lamar needed that pass to get. Hopefully that wakes him up. If you're a Ravens fan, you wake up and start throwing, getting that MVP type of arm going. He has been very docile. It's been mostly a Derrick Henry show, and Baltimore is pretty fortunate to be down by 3. And you could say the same thing vice versa. It's just a slugfest of two teams, rivals that know each other. And that's the black and blue division of the AFC North. 1st and 10 now. He's going to give it to Henry. Henry with some blockers with the jet sweep and good stoppage
That is
there.
a great shoulder tackle by, I don't know who that was. That Keanu Benton? Oh, yep. I think it was.
Beautiful stop. And he had blockers there on that sweep. Beautiful stop there. He went on the outside sweep with blockers, and I'm surprised he got stopped there. Second half, only 13 yards on 4 attempts. 2nd and 8. Shotgun formation for Lamar. Lamar looks. Now he's going to try to run RPO. He runs himself. He takes a big hit. Steelers all over there, but he made it a positive yards, but he got hit.
My Ohio State brother, Jack Sawyer, baby, number 33. Let's go.
And he got hot, though. You got Jamar a little irate there. Maybe that's what Lamar wants, a little contact. Maybe he likes playing with some little contact, little rough, a little masochist action there for Lamar to get going, getting his arm loose. All right, here we go. Third, let's go. Henry back in there. Shotgun formation, 3rd and 4. Shotgun here, just at midfield.
Come on.
Lamar looks. Lamar, here's the rush. Here's the blitz. He escapes somehow. He looks. He throws deep.
He's wide open, bro.
No! What a play, Lamar Jackson. Holy crap.
Yo, Alex Highsmith, you fucking bum.
You had him. You had him. You had him down dead. He eludes, gets out. He Jake the Snake his way out of it and throws for a touchdown. Highsmith had him.
Oh, my God.
You had 2, and he splits both of them and just throws it. He had open, wide open.
Dude, and Patrick Queen just gives up on that ball. He thinks they get the sack. I mean,
oh my God. And that's like that. Baltimore takes the lead. Flowers just made a dancing queen.
I had a bad feeling once that ball was thrown that somebody downfield was wide open.
I thought that was a turnover. I swear to you, I thought it was going to be a turnover. Yeah, they got a turnover football over here. When he threw that ball, I said that's a turnover because he hasn't been accurate. Other than that first touchdown, that's 2 touchdown passes tonight, and it hasn't felt like a Lamar Jackson type of passing attack that we normally see. And he has 2 touchdown passes. It's ridiculous.
yeah, they're both plays that the Steelers blown their coverage too. I mean, it's just, this defense, man, they can't keep their momentum for shit.
Now, I don't know. They have not mentioned it on the broadcast, and I haven't really paid attention, to be honest with you. Let me ask you this. Has Jalen Ramsey returned from that injury scare?
Oh, I didn't see the last drive. I saw the last drive. I actually wasn't paying it. That's a good question. I'm going to see on this last drive right now. That's a good question. I didn't see him. I don't know if I saw him out there or not.
Oh, you saw that? A fan got ejected for hitting a wrestler.
Where?
At the ACW Rumble.
Oh.
Former WCW star Crowbar. He was dressed as the Macho Man, and I guess he kicked it. The thing that sucks that it makes it hard for us wrestling fans that want to be interactive with wrestlers because clowns like that. It's like, and then that's why they make you pay a shitload of money for those meet and greets because you try to be nice and you get an asshole like that messes it up.
Yeah, I agree. They ruin it for everybody else. It's like they don't even want to give people chances or anything because they're just freaked out by media or just fans in general.
They're showing the play here. Queens and Flowers on the outside. Lamar broke out and just lets it go. Wow, he just beat. You had 3 Steelers in the back too. They just, spread it, but man, he still got the flop. And here's the kickoff. This might be a penalty. That's a terrible start for the Ravens. They're gonna give them great field position, 40-yard line for the Steelers. Good job there on a bad mistake there on their special teams. Forty-yard line. 8:42 left here. 8:42. No time to panic for the Steeler Nation. They have to just continue running their offense. They can still run the football. But Rodgers' hand, his last series out. He's grimacing his hands and flexing. Keep an eye on that. See if that affects his throwing here. All right. On a cold night. I'm ball on the 40-yard line. Rodgers under center. Rodgers still under center, not changing the play. Rodgers now. Quick throws to the outside. And that was a great play on first down. Pick up 7 yards there on a quick out to the wide receiver. All right, 2nd and 3. He's still under center for Rodgers. Rodgers still under the center. Now there's a pitch to the halfback. He gets met at the line of scrimmage. He keeps going. Good running. First down and more. He's still on his feet. Beautiful running. Good power running there by Warren. First down, Pittsburgh. Pickup of 15. And now Wiggins is down for the Ravens. Boy, everyone is getting black and blue and injured here for the Ravens. Who they have left here? They're up by 4 with 7:49. We have a timeout, injury timeout with 7:49 here.
Remember, guys, the Steelers don't want no injury timeouts in less than 2 minutes because they have to burn a timeout.
All right. Michelob Ultra. Now they got a 0. How much more? What is it? Water? I mean, isn't that water? Isn't that beer already really really light? You know what I mean? It was a 0. Like, what is just call it Michelob water? Gee. Yeah, another injury. Wow. All right, here we go. First and 10 for the Steelers. Rodgers under center. Now he's going to pitch. Here's another run on the outside. Get to the outside to pick up a 4.
Here we go.
Nice power running to the outside to corners. So it'll be 2nd and 6 now. We got another player down for the Steelers now. With 7-minute mark. 7-minute mark here. Rodgers, cool collective under center here. But we got blocker in the backfield with the running back. He's going to hand it off. No, play action. Roll out. He's going to throw underneath.
Jonnu Smith right there.
And a pickup of 3 yards.
Oh, you had Jonnu Smith on the outside. What are we doing?
All right. Here's a big third down. Third down and short. 3rd and 3 for the Steelers. 3rd and 3. You don't have to panic if they don't convert. You can still punt the ball away and still a 1-possession game and have your 2 timeouts and a 2-minute warning. But boy, it might be a 4-down territory. I don't think so. You have to manage this here. Although it probably will be a 4-down territory where they're at in the field. Oh, we got a false start. And it's on the defense on the offense. Normally when they stop it, it's on the offense. Offense. That was a crippling 5-yard penalty on Gainwell.
Kenny, you know better than that, man. Come on. Fuck, we can't afford that, man.
3rd and 8. Now, 54-yard field goal if they don't get no more gain. Do they kick it? I don't know. Here we go. Rodgers shotgun, looking to throw. Throws over the top, and he's got it open. Down to the
Let's go, Pat. Let's go, Pat.
Goal. 30-yard pickup there, Rodgers. I was waiting. When is he going over the middle? No huddle. No huddle here. They don't want them to substitute.
They almost had. Yeah, fuck.
They were a lot. They had to sub because they subbed a player. They could not. If they would have not subbed, they could have done no huddle. The minute you sub a player, you have to allow the defense to sub.
Yeah.
So they have to go to huddle. There we go. 1st and goal now from the 5-yard line now. Pittsburgh looking to try to recap the lead here.
Come on, 5 seconds on the play clock. Come on.
And they're going to burn a timeout.
That was my fear, man. Fuck.
And this is your 4-down territory. 4-down territory because you're now, my goodness, this is it. This is the division, be honest with you. For the Steelers. I'm going to be honest with you. Steelers need to get a touchdown. They don't get a touchdown, they're not winning this game or the division.
I agree.
For the Ravens, if the Steelers were to score, it's not over for them. They still got plenty of time to do their thing and take. But for the Steelers, this is do or die here.
No, I agree 100%. I think they need a score right now. I don't think they're gonna. They have 1 timeout, bro. I mean,
but no matter how much time they take off the clock, they need to come away with a touchdown. If they don't, they're not winning this game. Pittsburgh, they're not winning this game. They need to score. Well, no matter how much time, even if they bring it down to the 2-minute warning, but they need to. When their 4 downs have to be result in 6.
I agree.
6 offensive linemen for the Steelers. 1st and goal for the 5-yard line. Rodgers into the shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers wide to the right. Yeah, now he's going to run the football up the middle. And Gainwell and pickup of 1. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line.
You put an extra lineman on the field, and they ran the complete opposite. He ran in the complete opposite direction. Arthur Smith, get the fuck off.
Second and goal, ball on the 4-yard line. The clock under 5 minutes and counting. One timeout left for the Steelers. Ravens have all 3 of their timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning. Second and goal now. Rodgers rolls out, throws. Open one-on-one tackle. Beautiful. One-on-one. Smith stop. But 2 yards short. It is third down. Third and goal from the 2-yard line now. As the clock continues to run down, 4:20, and he's getting hot with Artie Smith. He wants to play already by the Artie party. He's too busy partying.
I knew that was gonna.
Oh, he needed a helmet. That's why he was upset. He can't hear the play. He says, "Come on, talk to play." All right, here, third and goal. Third and goal now. Ball on the 2-yard line. Empty backfield. Rodgers, empty backfield by himself here.
You got 1 second.
Timeout. Timeout.
Fuck, man.
Timeout.
Come on. You have to have better play clock management than that. I'm sick of that happening at the end of the game every time. Come on. God damn, bro. Now we're definitely fucked if we. Oh, my God. Horrible play clock management. The disagreement between Arthur Smith and Aaron Rodgers all season. This is ridiculous. I mean, look at them. Oh, my God. I can't wait till we get a new offensive coordinator and a new fucking quarterback.
Oh, they changed the helmet now again. All right, third and goal. No more timeouts for the Steelers. Third and goal now from the 2-yard line now. Shotgun formation, bunch formation. He hands the ball over with some pushes. And there's a touchdown.
Come on, I'm not going to sit up there right now. There's still plenty of time. Let's go. I'll do a light one. Oh, man. There we go. I still don't like that play clock management. I mean, I'm obviously happy they scored. Oh, let's see the field goal.
Here's the extra point kick. It's good.
Okay. I'm obviously happy they scored a touchdown. Very, very excited. But man, I mean that we have no timeouts. I mean, look, I mean, not that we. It's tough, man. That you got to get better at the play clock management, especially at the end of the game like that. I mean, that's great blocking by Mason McCormick. Good job for Kenneth Gainwell following the outside shoulder there, getting inside. But that is a nerve-wracking drive, man. Wow. All right, Tomlin, chill out. We need a big play. We need a big play.
All right. Remember, the Ravens have all 3 of their timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, down by 3, only needing a field goal to tie. But a touchdown will pretty much almost gives them the division, because I don't think there's enough time for the Steelers to do anything if the Ravens were to score a touchdown.
And we have 0 timeouts, so I agree.
No timeouts. No timeouts. And if the Ravens score a touchdown after the 2-minute warning, I don't think there's enough time for the Steelers to do anything. To remember, they're down by if the Ravens were to score, they'll be up by 4, assuming they hit the extra point kick. The math is not in the favor of the Steelers here. It's favoring the Ravens, but then the Ravens got to hit a field goal if they so they could play with the short field. Here's a kick, and he's going to return it. He's on the 25. He looks, stutters, goes down on the 26-yard line. The ball will start the Ravens drive for the North Division title here. Starts on the 26-yard line. All right, shotgun formation here. Henry in the backfield with Lamar Jackson. Now he's going to hand it off. Now Henry, and he gets stopped.
Good
and
job.
He gets a pickup of 1. No gain. But the clock continues to run 3:30 and counting. By the time they get the ball, by the time they get the next play, just around 3-minute mark. A little 3-minute offense here for the Ravens. Can they execute their 3-minute offense? They got full complement of their timeouts.
John Harbaugh, I hope he has one of his fuck-ups. Come on.
Here we go. Shotgun formation. Henry in the backfield. Lamar looking. Clock down to 7, 6. Here we go. They give it. They play action. Lamar looks. Lamar scales. Throws. Up the middle. And that's a first down. They move the chains here. And we still one more play before the 2-minute warning. The ball on the 37-yard line. We move the chains. They should get one more play before the 2-minute warning. At the 2-minute warning, I will go running to the men's room. So I do let you know. So I'm gonna drop the right, then run right back. Oh, wait a minute. Did they set first down or second down? Replay assistant said it's short.
Oh.
So it's not a first down. Let's see. It's third down. Third down.
Third and second.
Third down.
Looks like third and like a yard. Yep.
All right, here we go. They're going to start 3rd and 1. He's going to throw the football. He throws over the top. Wide open. He's going down to 30. The tie. The flag. Touchdown, Ravens. But there is a flag on the play. There's a flag on the play. Wait for the wet blanket.
No fucking way.
It looks like it's going to stand. Holding. Defense. Touchdown. Baltimore. It's not the worst thing. I'm going to tell you why. I know you're going to think you don't want to hear that. You still got time left here.
No, it's the no timeouts that I'm scared of.
I know, but the worst case scenario for your the best case scenario for the Steelers fans, they did it so quick immediately. Mm-hmm. They didn't. That's the only silver lining through the whole this. Oh, this is an important extra point kick. Kick is up. It's good. So they need to go for 7.
Oh my God, man. They beat us with that deep ball every time. Horrible defense.
Crazy fourth quarter. This is one of the most crazy fourth quarters. Wow, what a game. What a game.
Again,
look at
eyes on the quarterback. I mean, this is every fucking time, bro.
Wide open. Nobody there. My goodness. Flowers.
Oh my God, that's so annoying.
And that was Ramsey who got beat, by the way.
He didn't even move. He was eyes locked on Lamar. That's terrible. These defensive backs have played a horrible game today. Horrible.
No timeouts. We haven't done the 2-minute warning yet, right? There's still 2-minute warning left?
No, we still have a 2-minute warning.
Wow. So y'all 220. That's even a silver lining for you guys, bro.
Yeah. No,
come on. That's a silver lining for you guys. There's still a lot of hope here. That was the best case scenario that can happen to the Steelers as he down in and they'll bring the ball back out to the 25-yard line. Yeah, dude. 75 yards for your division title. You need 75 yards for a game-winning drive here.
Come on, Roger.
Possible game-winning drive. With the 2-minute warning. No timeouts, 2-minute warning, 75 yards. That's what separates the Steelers from going to the postseason. and clinching the AFC North. For the Ravens, stop the Steelers from getting in to the end zone, and you are AFC champions, and you're hosting the Houston Texans next week. Here we go. Shotgun formation. Rodgers looks. Rodgers throws, and that's completed in a slant. Oh, he breaks a tackle into midfield.
There we go, Calvin. Way to hold on to that ball. We still got a 2-minute warning.
That's going to be the 2-minute warning. And give me a minute. I will be right back. Just a lot of fluids. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Oh, my God. Guys, I'm so nervous right now. I mean, 2 minutes left. Our season's on the line. I mean, we just got beat with the deep balls too many times. 3 times that they got the deep ball, and it caused us the game, possibly. I mean, we still have time. We're still in a 30-minute timeout, but it sucks, man. This is not a good feeling. They're taking a quick timeout. Arthur Smith and Aaron Rodgers are going over a few things here, but it's not a nervous being a Steelers fan. Other than it's been a great game. But man, we gotta get rolling. Looks like no coach's challenge allowed in the last 2 minutes of the game. A lot of things changed in the last 2 minutes of the game, ladies and gentlemen. You are not allowed to challenge. It is an official's review. You know, they review it. So this is everything right here. 1st and 10, 2 minutes left, no timeouts.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Steelers. $49-yard line. Here we go. Rodgers shotgun looks. Who's throws? That's close to a 1st down marker. Let's see where the forward progress. They kept him in bounce though. 41-yard line on the forward progress, but the clock continues to roll. 1:45. 2nd and 2 now. Rodgers throws underneath. And good slippage to the tackle. He's still going. And down he goes, but it's in bounce, and the clock continues to go.
Should have got out right there. Come on. You still got
plenty of time. Plenty of time for the Steelers to execute their offense. 1st and 10. Football now on the 26-yard line.
Come on.
Here we go. 1 minute. Rodgers looks. Pump fakes, throws back foot, throws out of bounds, live for another down. 1 minute and 3 here. 2nd and 10 here. 2nd and 10 on the 26-yard line of football for the Steelers. Here's the one thing. Here's the good caveat to being on the 26-yard line. You could still use the entire field. You don't have the end zone to run out of real estate, so you can have guys break away and can hit.
No, I agree. They can break away right before the end zone. You can still utilize the outside. They got to do this right now.
1 minute and 3 here. 2nd and 10 now. Rodgers in the shotgun formation. Empty backfield now. 5 wide. Now looks, throws back shoulder and incomplete. Looking for a flag. Is there a flag? No flag. 1 minute, 3rd and 10. Remember, no Hamilton for the Ravens. He went out with a concussion protocol. Thielen was the target receiver on that play. No, that was a good no call.
I agree.
They need to get to the 16.
Made a little bit of the contact first.
16-yard lines move the chains. Rodgers looks. Throws. Going for the touchdown!
Oh, my God.
Yeah! Wide open! Austin with the touchdown!
Come on! Let's go!
Calvin Austin!
Go! Come on! Aaron fucking Rodgers, baby! Let's go! Whoa! Come on! Let's go! Oh my God, yes!
Look, I need to rewatch that. I wonder if he got him on like a little hitch and go, and the defensive
slipped.
back fell for
He
it.
slipped. The defensive back slipped.
I'm
And the extra
sorry,
point.
everybody, but that is great.
Oh, it's good.
No, it's
No
not.
good! No good! No good! He missed it! No good!
Damn it, Boz. You might have just fucked our season over, kid.
There is still a lot of time. 3 timeouts, 55 seconds for the Ravens. A field goal will win them the North, and they will host the Houston Texans next week. What a freaking crazy game.
Oh, my God, bro. Come on, Chris.
Heart attack season here for the Steelers Ravens.
Most overrated kicker in the fucking league, bro.
I was like, you sure he didn't miss it? Oh, he missed it. Wow. I thought it went wide right after it passed the uprights. I thought it did that after the uprights, Chris. That's why I was like, I think he. Wow.
Oh.
If that was the old field goal range, that would the old extra point, it would have went through. Thanks, Belichick, on that one. Whoa.
If we let up a big play, we're done.
Whoa. Oh, this is entertaining. Nope. This is it. This is the final drive. Somebody's going to win the North here in this last drive. Would it be the Steelers or would it be the Ravens as the kickoff? I know. Look at this run. Up to 40. Up to 45. What a kickoff return to start for the Ravens. With 3 timeouts. What a positioning by the Ravens special teams. Mitchell.
I can't believe you, Chris Boswell. This is why we need to go for the field goal early in the game, bro. I knew it. I fucking knew that. All right,
The
come
ball
on,
is
guys.
on the 47-yard line of the Ravens. Lamar. You could still run the football with Henry. Lamar looks. Lamar throws. Oh, wide open. And it's a pickup of 9 and out of bounds. And they still keep their 3 timeouts. And the clock stopped with 43 seconds for the Ravens. They could still run the football. They have their timeouts. Danny Smith is chewing on that gum. He's chomping. 2nd and 2. Derrick Henry's still in the backfield with Lamar. Now, looks, there's a flag. Quick throw, first down, out of bounds. Let's see what the flag play is.
They're pointing towards the Baltimore, or pointing towards the offense. But
Illegal
we'll see
formation. Offense.
Let's go.
Back them up. Mr. Stanley was off. Let me see. What was the illegal formation?
He's off. He's supposed to be on the line of scrimmage, and he was off. He didn't have enough people on the line of scrimmage, is my guess.
Okay. Now, here we go. Lamar looks. Jackson dancing. Jackson still with the football. Jackson dumps it out of bounds. You had Hopkins open. And why did he not run? You have timeouts. You need field goal. Oh, he had a man open. Oh, my goodness. He had Hopkins open, too. All he had to do was just lob it to Hopkins, and Hopkins would have went up to field goal range. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. Here we go. Lamar again. He's gonna try to get away. Get away with it. Throw the football. He throws it away.
Come on,
Clock
Nick.
stop.
Come on, Nick.
Final play of the game.
Oh my God.
Incomplete.
No first downs. Oh my God. Dude, I'm shaking so
Fine.
bad.
This is it. The season, the game.
Oh my God, I'm shaking so bad. Holy shit. Do not jump off sides. Look at the ball. Please look at the ball. Oh my God. Oh my God. Holy shit.
Here we go.
They're going for the
And they're
timeout.
gonna go for a timeout.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What a fucking only watch along to do for the year. Holy shit. Oh my God. I hate this time of year. I can't stand it. Oh. No way we're oh my God. No. Come on. Come on, discipline. Watch the ball.
Here we go. This is for the division. 4th and 7. Okay, can Baltimore extend it? 4th and 7. And 4th and 7. Watt throws over the top. And he makes another catch! Holy shit! Likely makes the play. All night long, he's been going over the top for Lamar, over the top, and again comes through. The most unlikely fella likely comes up with the big play. Oh, he knew he was going there. He knew he was going to that play all along. He saw that and he just,
Jalen Ramsey, man.
He ain't coming back to the Steelers next year. Jalen Ramsey thought he was going to take that ball like he did in game number 1 off of Justin Fields and gloat. Yeah. That was the same play that Justin Fields threw the interception in the first week of the season. 14 seconds here. What are they going to do here? They still have
on the field, huh?
They still have timeout here. And there we go. They're going to line it up here.
Oh boy.
All right, here we go.
I can't believe Chris Boswell, man. Oh, man. That sucks. This stings. I need that stadium to possibly do whatever you can.
All right. Right down the middle, Tyler Loop. Tyler Loop for the final, for the division. 44-yard field goal attempt. Tyler Loop now. The snap. The kick straight ahead, and he missed it. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh! The Steelers! Oh my God! Holy shit! Oh my God! Oh! Let's go! Let's go! Come on! Let's fucking go! Let's go!
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Final 24, 26, the Steelers survived the missed field goal by the kicker Luke. He looked it right. If hindsight is 2020, they should have left the football at that left hash mark if he was going to hit it right, and they probably would have went on to these playoffs. But congratulations to the Pittsburgh Steelers. They are your AFC North champions.
I love the sound of that.
They will be hosting the Houston Texans.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. This is the best day of my life. I can't tell you the last time we won an AFC North title. Let's go. Let's go.
What it was a back and forth seesaw battle, punching them out, mistakes, but there was still time. There was plenty of time here, and the Ravens executed with likely. They had the opportunity, and the kicker just missed that 45-yard field goal to the right. Now, for the Ravens, is this a changing momentum for the franchise? If you're a Raven fan, only you know.
Yeah.
I know the Steelers will be hosting.
Holy shit. No, listen, I'm sorry, my voice is gone. I think they need to do some serious rebuilding because I'm going to be unbiased for a second, obviously. The Ravens have such a good team. There's no way you have Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry on the same team and you're not in the Super Bowl. I mean, Kev, I watch ESPN every day, even sometimes when I'm not supposed to at work. And I'm going to tell you right now, everybody had the Ravens winning the Super Bowl. And the fact that they're not even in the playoffs this year, they got some serious thinking to do, man. But I'm going to be honest. This was the fun. I don't know if you guys remember that Christmas game back in like 2015 where Antonio Brown did that goal line across to win the division. I have not enjoyed a Steelers game like this in a long time. So this was fun. And this was fun.
We're not going to get the brother Harbaughs in the playoffs. We're not going to get the opportunity to see both.
This was great, man. Tomlin's job is saved. Aaron Rodgers just saved Tomlin's job.
No, the kickers, the Baltimore Raven kicker saved.
Right.
Because you still got a lot of cleaning up to do with the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, the usage of the timeout, the in-game management of your calling there in that half. There was a lot of mistakes made by both, but Baltimore, they had a chance. Baltimore, people could say Baltimore should have won that game. Yes and no. Baltimore had a lot of freaking injuries. They were lucky they weren't even in an opportunity to actually try to win the game at the end there. So you could make an argument and a debate on both sides of both teams that they both had a little bit of a luck. But you know what? That's AFC North battle with these two rivalries. You're going to have these type of back and forth swing momentums with it. This was a fun game. This was, my first football watch along of this year, not 2026, but I'm talking about the whole football season. It was a fun one. It was a good one. Just being a partial person watching and not really rooting for any team. I really don't.
That's why you doing the play-by-play was really good. This was fun. I appreciate you doing the watch along again. You're not a fan of either team, so
it was fun.
This was fun, man. Great play-by-play. I know you've been doing it for years, so good shit, man. Good shit. This was fun. Thank you guys all for joining too. All the support, from here tonight. It's been fun. It's been fun. This was the funnest football game I've watched all season. No question. And it's not even because of the ending. Even if the Steelers would have lost, like I literally would have said, this game was still fun to watch. Watching games with other people are fun with the community. So, yeah, hopefully my fucking voice is here for the interview tomorrow we have.
Here's what I'm going to ask everyone on X, on Rumba, on Twitch, on Twitter, all the different, and that's listening, that's seeing, and feedback. If I get enough feedback from the likes, leave a comment. Let me know. Texans, Steelers. I will be able to do the watch along, but I need feedback from you guys. Because if no one says nothing, then why am I going to waste? I'm not going to waste my time because I want my friend and his team to do well. But still, I wouldn't mind doing the watch alongs, but I need your guys' feedback, your energy, your positivity to let me know if you liked it, you enjoyed it. if Spike it or like it. If not, then that's fine. I'll just continue doing the wrestling stuff. But yeah, I need your feedback. Let me know if you guys enjoy this. Steeler Nation. Maybe I'm a good luck charm. Oh, no.
You definitely fucking are, bro.
So
holy shit, maybe we'll win a playoff game.
Let me know. You have all week if you wanted me to do the watch alongs for the Steelers.
Play Monday night, January 12th. So that's gonna be an iffy one because of Monday Night Raw.
Not only that, I start work again.
Yeah, so I think So
well, it's sure that they already announced it.
The game's on Monday. They already had the schedule made. I think I saw a graphic earlier. I think
we'll double check if it's on a Saturday.
I think it's Monday the 12th.
I'm hoping it's Saturday.
I think the Saturday games are the Bears and the Jaguars or something.
Ugh.
But yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure because if it's on the Monday, I mean, I'm obviously not going to.
Hey, if you guys gotta give me the right positive feedback. We'll see, but because Monday Night Raw will be overseas. There won't be a night game.
Oh my God, that's right. This is the last time they're in. That's right. Yeah. They're getting.
It works perfect here. So guys, feedback.
That's right. Yeah.
Feedback.
They're going to Ireland. They're going to Germany right after Brooklyn. Yeah, because they're going to.
It is Monday. It is Monday. You're correct. They just put the graphic up. Monday night football. Steelers, Texans.
So yeah,
hey, give me the feedback. I'm here,
and I'll be here Mondays for Monday Night Raw early. So if we knock out Monday Night Raw early, you guys want that? I'll do the same thing here. You guys can check out the halftime report. We'll be right here for you guys too, simulcastly, and we'll do this thing again. Because again, even if the Steelers would have lost, you guys, Kevin, you guys in the chat all made this game fun. So this shit's fun. I lost my fucking voice. And I haven't done that in a long time. So let's go, bro. Oh my God.
Congratulations to Rodgers, Watt, and all those that played well. They're division champions. Now, defend your crown, defend your home court. Defend your home.
I gotta hear that audio because I didn't have the audio on the whole game. Oh my God, that sound of the crowd is just beautiful. It's like Stone Cold coming back, baby. It's like hearing that fucking glass shatter. Oh my God.
Yeah, that was cool. Good job there. Good job for that. And for that, we're gonna say goodnight to everyone. Chris will have a report breaking down on that as well.
Yes.
We have an interview tomorrow with independent female wrestler that we'll record and air it again. Don't forget and like, share, subscribe. I need your feedback with Steeler Nation. Let us know if you want me to do the watch-alongs and all the football. Anyone that wants to watch the football, if you don't even have a dog in the race and you want to still watch along for the entertainment value, come on and we're here for you guys. So with that said, pasen buena noche. Have a good night. We'll see you soon. Congratulations again.